Welcome to the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast.
The podcast where me and my friends talk about the number one thing that makes our wives want to kill us.
Toy collecting!
Transform and roll out. Transform and roll out. Transform.
That's America's ass.
And roll out. Transform. Roll out.
M-W-I-G-T-K-M. My wife
Is going to kill me.
M-W-I-G-T-K-M. My wife
Is going to kill me.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, wow, you are dumb.
All right, man's man. We'll see you on the flip-flop.
I tend to lash out to protect my loved ones.
Travis.
At least he's just giving it the old whoppity dop. It just keeps growing. And it's good stuff.
Oh, shoot.
Jeremy, don't encourage him. I hope the cat pisses on you.
You're reading again, aren't you?
I like everything, so just tell me stuff.
Steve.
I'm being misrepresented here. You got no power over me, you harpy.
Did you put a period at the end of that statement?
M-W-I-G-T-K-M. My wife
Is going to kill me.
M-W-I-G-T-K-M. My wife
Is going to kill me.
Let the good times roll.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 222.
Again.
Nobody knows that, Pete.
Except for every one of those people that are saying take two, first, second, part two. Here we go again. Fuck you.
Oh, thanks for taking away their inside track. They knew stuff that nobody else knew, but now you just told everybody and it's not special. I bet you they're pissed.
Sorry, you're right. You are special, Steven. You're incredibly special.
I think you're both special.
Of the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast. Lord Stephen Bushotee is back. Gosh, the Lord thing is getting a lot of mileage.
Facebook knows.
They know.
I have people that I have never talked to texting me, or they'll message me, like because of birthdays and He-Man or something. They think they want to talk to me, and they're like, I'm like, I don't even recognize your name, and they're like, Lord, my Lord, happy birthday, my Lord. I'm like, this is so cool.
Pretty good.
So great. Of course, if you're listening to this, I know all of you.
By name.
I know all of you intimately.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks. Jeremy DeWitt is here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Hello. I'm fantastic, Steve. I got to snuggle with you watching the He-Man cartoon the other night, so I'm still living off that high right now.
It was a night to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Bolles is here. How you doing, Trav?
Wonderful.
Next to him and across from me is Pete McCarthy. How you doing, Pete?
Hey, buddy. I'm doing all right.
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good.
Feeling good.
I'm all right.
I haven't made the transition to fitting in the three best co-hosts a host could have since Jeremy's come aboard. It's been rough.
It's okay.
It's hard to compare Jeremy to the two of us, though.
Right. I still feel like I'm in my own bubble over here.
Oh, my gosh.
I do.
And you will be until we bring on another host.
Thank you. Thank you.
5 years from now, you'll still be the new guy until there's another new guy.
Well, maybe.
Jeremy will still be worried about being the new guy.
I will.
5 years from now.
Do they love me? I hope they love me.
The crash is coming.
Did that joke I tell? Did they laugh because they really thought it was funny, or is it just because they wanted to humor me because they know I'm weak and that my emotions are strong, and that I'm probably gonna cry a lot? And
Does Laura have to affirm her love for you every night?
No.
No?
You know.
I know.
Oh, he knows. He's like, why the hell would she be with me if she wasn't in love with me?
Yeah, I mean, convenience probably. She's like, well, I need half the bills paid somehow. I just keep putting up with this dumbass.
God, you are such a beautiful creature.
Thanks.
And your self-confidence.
Thank God you don't have self-confidence.
I know. It keeps me humble, right?
Yeah, or else who knows?
I could be a total ass.
Yeah, who knows what you would look like.
Dude's
Yeah,
a bottle of Cavassier with a fucking MGD confidence level. I mean, I know I'm a champagne of beers, but I suck.
Yeah. It's a good title.
It's a good thing I'm not arrogant either. 'Cause
That's
I'll tell you
true.
what,
That is true.
with all this talent, I mean, if I knew I had this talent that I have, I wouldn't be livable. I would not be livable. But I'm humble.
Seducer Cody,
Yes, you do mumble.
I'm humble.
who is the most arrogant person sitting in this room right now?
Steve.
Come on. I think Pete's got me.
That's what's fun when you two argue about who's more arrogant.
The difference is,
full of
though,
himself?
it's the ability to back it up. Everybody's like, well, Pete's cocky because Pete deserves to be cocky. Steven's just
Yeah, Pete always
got a plot of land in Scotland.
Pete says a lot of stuff and always follows through.
You wouldn't be here if I didn't follow through. So
You're not my dad.
thank God.
Thank God. 'cause
I'd be like, I bet your dad's just like King Randor. I just hope someday you do something to make me proud of you, Adam.
Somebody did their homework.
I care.
I care because
He
you
fucking
care.
totally bootstrapped him right there in the middle of everybody,
pretty
man.
fucked.
I can actually see similarities. Deep down, I am the hero that he wishes I was.
A little nose snorty.
Yep. He's adorable.
And when he finds out, he's going to cry.
Well, luckily for us, you'll be dead. So
Who was the big bad you died in battle with?
Probably Pete. Pete wasn't selling.
a stubborn hydrant plugged.
Did you see the clip? The clip of the Ultimate Warrior that somebody posted that was supposedly based on my story about you not selling and being the Ultimate Warrior. Did you see that, Pete?
I don't think so.
Oh, damn. It was so good. Did you see it?
I did. It was awesome.
Amazing.
How much traction did that joke get?
Definitely a few people enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but, I
reach
don't-
out to you.
I don't
I mean,
know.
out of 2,000, yeah. If you, I'm sure that's awesome.
I thought it was really freaking funny, but I also knew that 90% of the people in the world would not.
No, I think less than 90 would not, or less than 10% wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I think there's more people that know what's going on in wrestling than.
Maybe we'll.
Did you understand what I was talking about when I told that story?
Nope. I just like to nod my head and smile. I'm happy to be here.
We'll take it to the polls. Who thought Steve's Ultimate Warrior? Do I say? Do. He just got a real serious look on his face. Was Steve's joke funny, or did you get it? Which is the question? Do I ask?
Are you asking me which question you should ask?
How
me?
should I ask it on the poll?
Did you get it? Do you know what I was talking about?
It's got to be a two-part question. A, did you
get it?
understand the reference?
Yes.
And B, if you understood the reference, did you think it was funny?
Curtis Ackerman has already answered.
Nobody asked Curtis
The
Ackerman.
Ultimate Warrior rant is my favorite rant in all of My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me.
Put him on the list.
You don't put people on my list.
Not acceptable.
My
You
list.
don't back baby in a corner.
I think we did put someone on your list
When?
Oh yeah,
Jeremy did.
I put somebody on your list.
when you were gone.
Jeremy's different. Jeremy's an extension of me.
It's
And
true.
you do need an extension.
I make him extend.
Oh boy. All right.
All I know is you're definitely the Lucas Davenport to my Virgil Flowers. So
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
That was only for Nate Strong because I thought that we're doing obscure references for just one listener. I wanted to throw that out there.
The Ultimate
For Nate
Warrior was
Strong.
an icon for our generation.
John Sanford sold millions and millions of books, so that's what it is.
Who reads?
Love you, Nate Strong.
All right.
Yep.
Well, what do we got to talk about?
Happy birthday, old man Kyle. The big 5-0. Half a fucking century.
I thought he was 50 like a few years ago.
I thought he was 50 when I met him 10 years ago.
I thought he was 65.
How was your birthday, Steve?
My birthday was good.
Steve,
It was
you had a
it was
birthday?
good.
He almost went like amazing. I
Well,
was like,
okay, so I had I had a rough day at the job a little bit,
Secretary kept asking me to do stuff.
but after
Can
I
you
got
sign
home,
this, sir? Lord. He probably
Lord,
made him.
yeah,
He makes him
they
call
call
him
him
Lord.
Lord at work.
His desk nameplate says Lord on it.
after I got
He had
home,
he
things
had
were
a
good.
he had Emil print out a 3D head
Oh.
of him, and it's actually on the Jesus on the crucifix above his chair.
Oh,
So you can look up and it's a 3D printed Stephen head on Jesus crucified.
speaking of Emil, I want to thoughts and prayers on your arm. I hope he gets that worked out. Cause
Is this a joke or are you being serious right now?
well, you saw the video, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Obviously I didn't see
You
the
didn't
video.
see him. You didn't see the accident.
No.
Oh, it's pretty rough. You should see it. Can you find that, Jeremy?
I'm looking it up right now, fella.
Take a step
mean,
back.
it's-
Is it real?
We're watching a video right now, which I don't know if that's good for a
Oh,
podcast.
his
but
lightsaber.
yeah, he built himself a lightsaber, which you can hear.
So it's a joke. Okay.
I don't know why you'd say that, but
Well,
keep watching.
just watch,
It
just
gets-
watch.
But seriously though, we've had some people in our world have some issues lately. So when you start off a conversation like that, I thought there was something really wrong. Maybe you should be less of an asshole. That's fucking amazing.
Looks so good.
That's so fucking amazing.
One of the first comments I saw was thoughts and prayers.
On a serious note, we've been hearing some chatter from the Yokester,
Yes.
and that's always great to see and hear. And,
Yeah.
Been absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
He'll be getting back to being an asshole soon. I'm sure.
Oh, I don't think he's really stopped. He's just, he's Dustin Light right now.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad he survived because I didn't want to have to like lie to everybody and be like, "Oh, he was such a great guy" at his funeral.
Right, yeah.
So, welcome back, Dustin. You guys know that about me. There's two things I don't do. I don't pretend like people when they die were good people if they weren't, and I won't tell you your baby's cute if it's ugly.
So I actually
Those are my two bugaboos.
I commend you for those. Those are my favorite qualities about you. Those are my only favorite qualities. But I support you in that endeavor.
I like that his nipples are hard 24 hours a day. That's like my favorite part.
What are we going to say about Justice when he dies?
That's random.
It isn't random. He invited himself to our He-Man party.
That is true.
Then he didn't show up.
That got a better option.
Is that what happened? I'm sure it was.
Well, I saw he posted pictures. He got to go to a theater and watch it, pretty much with him and just his family.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he? That's
they-
why. Oh,
He was
okay.
gonna go, but Liz was like, "No, I have to give you a bath, Justin." So, he had to do that. It was bath
It's
day.
bath time.
It was bath day.
I had like this, like, well, I mean, that's fine. I guess he can come along. It's not my house anyway. But I just had this feeling he was gonna. Hey guys, he's got his fucking camera.
Justice Curry's here.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Kevin Smith a little while ago.
Watch me like shed a little tear during watching the show, and he zooms in.
We're the same. He had a heart attack and almost died. I used to be an alcoholic. We're the same. We love Motu.
What's funny is like his head's like right by. Oh shit.
So we did get together. We watched the whole thing. Me, Jeremy, and Matt. We watched the new
Wow.
Masters of the Universe.
The missuses were there.
Well,
and-
yeah, but I mean, but
and
you said
children.
we, and I mean,
I didn't get invited.
Oh.
So.
Well, just invite yourself, like Justin.
Yeah, so you guys can talk shit about me on the podcast? Nope.
We're just worried Pete's gonna sit there with his phone out the whole time.
No, Courtney called me out last night. Right to my face. She's like, yeah, well, we didn't want you shitting on it the whole time, Pete. I said, all right.
So
Said I wouldn't have, but okay. Courtney, if that's how little you think of me.
what
that's
about
okay.
your history makes us think you wouldn't have?
Because I wouldn't have ruined your experience.
Not
I
only
do
that,
care enough about you guys.
I don't think.
Now we would have had to put it on a second time and let me talk shit about it to maintain, but I would not. Your first run through, I would have been in it. So, but you guys will never know. Fuck you.
Hey, I was just a guest. Still love me.
So was I, kind of. Didn't Matt Rodriguez be the one that we're watching it? We're going to
Yeah,
see
he was kind of. Hey, for your birthday, we're gonna go to your house and.
Matt's who we gotta be mad at.
Well, no, and see, but when Matt comes up with an idea, you should definitely go with it. Hey, we're going to Steve's to watch this. Hey, we're going to start Toy Haven. Hey, we're going to go get these half a tattoos from these awesome people. Like, I mean, it makes. Why would you not listen to Matt Rodriguez?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm still suffering from that.
Half
a tattoo and no floor mats.
his is done though because he got a smaller one because it had to fit with the motif of his Les Mis tattoo he's got on his arm. Because that's how you know you're a fucking man's man.
24601.
You gotta.
I don't know what that means.
It's the series of numbers you hit on a phone when you're talking to your friend watching Power Rangers.
That's 8675309.
Oh yeah.
It's actually 662646, but yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this.
It's my communicator.
I do have regrets
I get
about
it. I get it.
our viewing of Masters. I have one big regret.
Halfway through the first episode, we started fucking, and we didn't see a damn thing.
Did you dress up for this?
They dressed down.
They dressed down.
We just had He-Man.
They went down
on us.
on each other.
Doesn't sound like his mic's working all that great. Say something, Cody.
Test.
Hey, you're there, but
He
you're
don't
just...
talk into it.
Maybe you should go from 5 to 7, then back to 5.
Man, I got him cranked too.
Do you get him cranked?
Well, he's got one of the crappy ones. He's got one of the originals.
And it's far away from his face too.
Oh, I guarantee he's not talking to it.
You got
He's
a
not.
penis hole that. Pretend it's a penis and talking to the hole.
I will.
That's
Sounds
better.
good.
Cody's like not saying another word.
No.
He won't be able to help himself. At some point, he's be like,
Now that he's pretending it's a penis, he's gonna have that thing.
Except
right
you're
up his
fat.
My regret is that after every episode, we would stop and we would discuss what we thought of the episode, and we didn't record it.
And we didn't record it. Yeah.
oh, that is dumb.
Oh man, I regret that too. I regret having more content to not listen to. That sucks.
Just think about how much your Patreon supporters would have loved that.
They probably love anything at this point.
And both of them are kicking in like $3. So
Any of the stories you guys talk about when we're not live shouldn't be recorded, probably.
that might be.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, at this point, our Patreon supporters over at POTU are like, you know, they've gotten used to Patreon like Pete got used to his dad not being there. So that when we do something small, it's like, oh my gosh.
that'd be a great reference if I ever got to talk to my dad again in a small capacity. So it's kind of a stretch.
Maybe you could go through the portal to Preternia.
Ooh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
We're going to talk about episode 1 today.
We've only seen episode 1.
That's why we're only.
Oh, you guys just watched the first one?
Yeah, we weren't invited to a party on Friday, so
Right,
we
yeah.
just caught one episode yesterday.
Well, Travis was.
I was.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't invited.
Cody
to a
was
party.
too.
So.
And Travis, yeah.
And Amo was invited, but he cut his arm off. So. Thoughts and prayers.
Yep.
All right.
I wonder how he did that. That was pretty cool.
He's a freak.
I don't know. He's building a time machine right now.
No kidding.
Good thing we're friends with him, huh?
All of a sudden, Emil's going to come up with all these vintage toys, and we're like, where's he getting these?
Right.
They
All of
look
a sudden,
like
Steve's going to be gone because I rode back with Emil and I made his dad pull out.
couldn't have stopped him.
Saved me
Okay.
a lot of heartache.
Have you seen my mom?
Can
You seen my mom? You couldn't have stopped him.
Can you just like tell the story about how you would have made him pull out?
I would have just screamed Mr. Bushotee, and he would have turned, and it would have just sprayed out like into the bay window. You know what I mean?
That's gross. Really. Oh, we don't need to talk about this.
Giving Steve visuals.
So, what would have then happened to little Steven as he laid there on the floor?
What? I'd have to hose him off my shoe or something, probably.
I was never
Rub him
little.
into the carpet.
I was never little. I was the biggest sperm in the pack.
I would have.
I was leading the pack too.
Yeah, but you have to think about.
I was like, "Come
all
on,
the other
guys!
Stuff I'd have to do.
Come on, guys! Let's get this egg."
In the
Look
whole
like
timeline,
look like a snap pop.
I'd have to
Tadpole?
stop throughout series
A full-size tadpole?
because I wouldn't want to cause too much of a ruckus to the timeline.
Right.
So once I did that, I would have to stop at a certain point and rip that girl's bra off because we don't want her to be okay for the rest.
We don't
of
want
her life.
her to have a normal life.
Right, you know, that at some point I'd have to seduce Courtney, you know.
Pete going through time, like fixing all the shit he fucked up just so Steve wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
But the timeline would still...
Right, he had to go and like do all the things Steve would have done.
How is Pete gonna go back in time and be awesome instead of me?
You're the only thing holding me back, Steven. You're like that. You're like the leader of the band that if you just would let us write that one top 40 hit so we can get out there and start doing what we love. But you're just no, man. We do folk music acoustic, and we're not going to pander to them. We're just going to be starving musicians forever.
I don't get the reference. Can we just do something?
It's what would happen if it was a wrestler and he was back in the day and they were like, you should be a heel. I refuse to be a heel. I'm going to be a good guy. And then he does nothing and nobody knows who he is.
Oh, that was horrible.
Because he wouldn't just listen
If
to
he
the
just
people
would
that
have
knew
been a
what was
heel.
going on. Just would have been a heel.
Smells like sex in here.
I would have had to stop and help
It's
his
gonna
dad.
happen. I mean,
I'd have to stop
they
at some
still
point and help
just
his dad
need to
vacuum
do it.
change out of cars and shit. I would have taken care of your family, Steve.
Can we do something fun now?
Oh, we can talk about my dad dying again. That was pretty fun for you a minute ago. You want to do that? We can relive Trev's
wasn't talking
outfit, paying respect, with his Crocs and shorts, like a fucking, like a wife beater on at my dad's memorial. Just slamming cans of V8 energy drink like a bitch.
I wore my dress Crocs.
So, episode 1, He-Man Revelations. I screenshotted 2 of Matt Rodriguez's opinions because he had opinions all over. They have more weight than the average opinion based on how they're written on Facebook. And so I screenshotted 2 of them, and I was like, so I could post them and call them out and go, okay, well, here you said the art was fantastic. Here you gave it a 3 out of 5. Well, which one is it, Matthew? And then I realized it was Matt Rodriguez and Curtis Ackerman. It was 2 different people. So I decided not to do that.
Good call.
That would have
Good
been,
call.
you know.
Matt can come over to my house and we can have such a great time, eat together, break bread, wonderful time, sit down, watch a cartoon.
We sang a song for you.
Oh, yep, you did. You guys did. It did a very good job at Happy Birthday song.
I heard it had like beautiful harmonies.
It did actually.
I mean, it was me screeching into the mic last Sunday, but it was good.
It wasn't that.
It was right on par.
We
buddy.
can watch a cartoon next to each other and give each other fond looks in between.
Fondle looks?
Then he goes home and gets on Facebook, and I hate that motherfucker.
He kept whispering in my ear.
This is blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness, is it?
He was like the little wife.
Don't tell
Like,
Steve.
What's going on here? But he didn't ask what was going on because we were, both experiencing it. But yeah, I don't know. All I know is that he kept blowing on my neck and my nipples were getting hard, and I just wanted to have my nipples get hard normally from watching the show, as opposed to him blowing on.
You don't want to be distracted by this.
I want
sexy
my
Latino.
erected nipples to not be false. I want them, I want true erected nipples.
Understandable.
And he was, I don't know. It felt good regardless.
I don't know. I felt like he was going after Steve last night at the birthday party.
Oh, God.
He was there too? Fuck! Fuck!
Steve walked in, and we talked briefly about Revelation.
I had nothing to do! I was just sitting at home.
Oh, so like you talking about? So like my Friday night.
Oh, you always have something to do. You're important. I'm not. A piece of shit. I got nothing to do. Fucking sleeping on the couch. I sweat and slept on the couch. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Fuck the world. No, I'm good though. Happy birthday, old man Kyle.
When I invite you, you never come.
Yeah, that's different. At least I was invited.
Yeah, what's that feel like? Last time I got invited to a Steve's birthday party, I put on a whole performance, but apparently that didn't matter to anybody.
It wasn't.
Can't believe it was 3 years ago. Shit.
Well, after that, he quit having birthday parties because he quit liking people.
It's kind of true. I mean, it still wasn't even a birthday party the other day. It was really a Revelations party.
Yeah, it was
right?
like He-Man's out, and it just happens to be Steve's birthday, so
Yeah.
it worked out. Although he did have a cake, so.
Yeah. Good
I
time.
didn't. So go PO2 for a minute, boys. This is a big deal. We've got some content out there that's not just the same figures to buy over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's by the beloved Kevin Smith, whom we're all big fans of. At least Steve or Travis or Jeremy and I are.
That's me. Yep.
Which one of
could
us?
See,
He was looking me in the eyes, and I'm like, "You're getting there. All right, almost."
I could see Travis not necessarily understanding half the humor and not enjoying it, and I could see Steve being like, "There's too many women."
In what?
Anything Kevin Smith has done.
I've actually been to the Quick Stop, the real Quick Stop, and I've been to Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in Red Bank, New Jersey. So
And
yeah, but did you try to sell them old Never-Ending Story bullshit that they hated and it was stupid?
No, I didn't.
Okay, then you're nothing. I don't want to hear it.
You're not a real fan.
You're not a real fan unless you have a dog horse dying figurine or something.
No, I didn't go try to sell something to them where I went and talked to the producers first, and they were like, "We don't want your shit, but we're going to pretend we're going to like it, and then we're going to make sure the deal doesn't go down."
Because there's no way we want that bullshit in our shop.
I just want everyone to be very clear on this. Steve is implying he is the biggest Kevin Smith fan.
I don't know if I'm the biggest Kevin Smith fan, but I do enjoy some Kevin Smith.
What did you think of his biography?
What biography?
Yeah, there you go. You don't know shit.
I read was it the first one? He put out so many books, but there was one of them that I read.
It's really good. I enjoyed it.
I used to listen to his podcast.
Cody, Nate doesn't have a gun, does he?
All the time.
Nate who?
Finger
Oh,
guns.
shit. Yeah, I've watched all his movies.
Nate picking up
maybe
his
some
toys.
of the newer ones.
Strong?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't watch the one with the Bratzies in it. What was that? Yeah, I guess you didn't see it either.
Apparently not.
I don't know. Has his daughter starred in it or something? I can't think of the name of it right now.
Well, she's a bratty, like, with a girl, and they're
Yeah,
in a
there's two
diner
girls,
or
yeah.
something, or something.
Something.
I don't know. Who cares? This is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like Kevin Smith.
The question was, what did you think of the show?
The show.
Episode 1.
We are going to talk
Spoilers
about.
or not?
Do we need to do spoilers?
Can we go? We can get around. I think the first episode was pretty much covered in the trailer, in a sense.
Yeah, the first episode. Okay, so, basically, when we have said on PO2 and probably on here too that that trailer that was really awesome that everybody was like, "How could you not like that?" We were like, "Well, that's all going to be from the first episode." We were right. I mean, and everybody was right. That was basically all that stuff happened in the first episode. So, I mean, how could you not like the first episode? We had He-Man, we had
Faker.
Yeah, we had a lot of characters.
Of Spikor and Clawful.
Got Fisto for like 2 seconds. He threw a punch.
Yep, he did throw a punch. Clamp Champ.
The champ
he
was
clamped.
There. That was all fun.
Skelecons, hover robots.
Skelecons were cool to see.
Can I ask you why the hover robots were there? I thought the hover robots were Hordax.
No, they were.
Oh, they are.
No,
Oh, you're
Hordak
right.
Horde
I'm
Troopers.
sorry. I'm thinking of the Horde Troopers. My bad. Yep. Yep.
So, my opinion was it was good. It was good. I do think that some of the voicing is jarring.
Oh yeah, because you're so used to a certain expectation.
Right. Well, yeah, and we have basically two different versions. You have the 80s cartoon and then the 2000 cartoon, and so we know two voices at least for everybody. And then when you get somebody like Merman, for example, as Kevin Conroy, it's like, blah, I'm Batman. I'm Merman. You're like,
yeah.
I used to talk like this.
Yeah.
Like,
should have been some maybe not an effect or something, but maybe just some sort of, I don't know. They needed Steve. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't.
To me, that's the
is
best.
Merman a predator?
Kind of. Yes.
He's underwater, so we're talk this underwater.
I will say, I think Steve
and
is the
Russian.
best Merman voice there is.
I love it. It's great.
And the thing is they had Oppenheimer.
I didn't see Merman.
And I think Oppenheimer can
1.
still do it.
So I guess are we not? So we're not staying to episode 1 then?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry.
But Mossman was in the episode.
No,
Merman was not.
Oh, wasn't he?
Merman.
No,
See, I saw the whole fucking thing, man. So it's hard.
Merman
for me
was
to...
episode 3.
Yeah, to
Okay.
separate.
Right.
It's hard to separate that. We totally get that.
So, anyways, the most jarring voice I think in the whole thing it was Cringer. But Cringer, I guess now. See, it's hard to stick to episode. We can't because
it didn't.
Episode 2 is where you really hear him change a little bit. It's so it's very hard to do. So, anyways, and are we spoiling? Because there's a lot I want to talk about, but if we're not spoiling,
I know, right? Like,
I say we're just spoiling.
Okay, we'll spoil.
Right, spoilers.
Why did we do this?
Here's the big thing.
Apparently, none of us were prepared for today. We should have just.
I thought we were gonna do it at the end for one.
Right?
So that
Yeah,
people
you
that
just threw it at us.
So that people that didn't want to hear it could just stop listening.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
That's
only
what
like
we
the
usually
biggest
do,
thing
but-
and like the most important thing in your guys' lives. We'll wait to the end. That's fine. So
I was thinking of other people, but anyways,
never said you never.
Here's the big question I have about episode 1.
Okay.
The biggest thing. Would He-Man, spoiler alert, stab Skeletor? Would he kill Skeletor?
Depends on what
Try
version.
to kill Skeletor.
Depends on what version you're going to.
Well, this is supposed
this
to
is
pick
a
up.
new-
This is going to pick up after Filmation left off.
Sort of. Because
Yeah, they don't
There
really
was
have-
an interview with Smith last week that was.
Yeah,
he
he's
said
double
that-
talking. Okay, go ahead.
Where he was reading tweets and answering questions, and he said that they can't really officially follow a sequel to Filmation because of some rights issues or whatnot. So they're basically picking up off of storybooks and the toy line and the mini comics, and there are some things obviously from Filmation, but actual comics, Star Comics and stuff like that too. So they took some liberties.
Steve,
I changed a few things.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying your He-Man would not stab Skeletor.
I'm not sure. I'm saying that if it is, if it is,
if you go with like the mini comics, would he have stabbed Skeletor in that?
See, that's my thing. Wasn't He-Man originally like a barbarian?
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that I would rather have character development and have them grow as characters and not just still be the same thing that we've been watching.
He's fed up with his shit. It's enough.
How long has
fucking
He-Man
kill
been
him?
out?
well, I mean, it was rage. He had just killed
Mossman.
Mossman in front of him.
Right.
So I'm asking the question. I'm just saying.
Well, a fucking He-Man, I'd like better stab some people.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You're talking about committing one murder versus Skeletor being able to kill everybody else.
He should have killed Skeletor a long time ago.
Right.
Just like Batman should have killed the Joker. That's why in
but
Marvel,
then we
kill
found out the
people.
problem of him actually doing that. He made a sort of a childish decision, decided to kill him, and it fucked everything up. So,
how'd you guys feel about the castle?
What do you mean?
That it never really was Castle Grayskull. That it was just.
I was fine with it because that goes back to an old. Okay, it may go back to many sources, but the one I know of is an old record book that I used to listen to all the time, and they actually talked about the Hall of Elders and how the Hall of Elders was disguised as Castle Grayskull, and it goes back to this old, thing that was always kind of in my head that I never saw that come up much.
Yeah.
Again, it kind of did, and I mean,
well, because it's kind of weird.
Yeah, and so
different.
So when that happened, it really didn't bother me because I guess I thought it was kind of a callback to something else.
Well, I mean, it turn into a spaceship too. So I mean,
And I don't recognize that canon. That was lame.
The fact that they're pulling from all these different sources is like.
I think there was
great.
just Kevin Smith gets high, and he says shit. And I think he just said too many things. I don't think it was intentional. I wouldn't go out and say Kevin Smith's a liar. I just think that when you're dealing with it, and you're going out there and at PowerCon, when we saw it, we were there. We saw him talk about it. There was a lot of buzz. It was like, oh, it's going to be sort of a continuation of the Filmation. It's gonna, it's going to be like this is going to pick up where Filmation left off.
Right.
If you're gonna say those things and then be like, oh no, now he's saying, oh, it's really a continuation of the toys. Well, which is it? What did you do here? Now,
I think it's all of the above. I think he just overspoke.
I think he just overspoke, and you just
should have said. I mean, because really, in all honesty, it's like a new canon. It's like a brand new thing. It's just pulling from all this old stuff.
It's pulling from a bunch of stuff. But why didn't he just? He'd have been better off to just say that.
Maybe they couldn't divulge all of that information. I don't know. I don't know how the inner workings went.
I mean.
But then again, isn't the fact that people are talking about it, even though some of it's negative and trolling and this stuff, isn't that still just a good thing?
Well, I think it's a good thing. He-Man, like it's what trending on Netflix right now, number 6 or something.
Two toy lines.
The
least
problem I
right
have
now.
is more with the fan base. It makes me mad that you're a villain no matter what you do. If you love it. You're the other there's like a split in the fan, and if you love it, then these guys are like, no, you're lame, and if you're
not a real fan,
and if you don't love it, and you're critical about anything, they're like,
then the other side's like, you're not a real fan.
Yeah, it's like okay, well, can't you? People have a right to dislike things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people take it too far. And then they start getting personal and they attack people for shit. And I'm not for that. I don't condone that. But I think both sides are doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like
I think that's in everything right now.
It is. It's nerd culture now.
It's everything.
Nerds have become the jocks, man.
Politics. it's everything.
It's social media. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, social media is the devil.
Because I think when you get together with people, I definitely want to hear your guys' opinion for sure. I think our opinion is going to be interesting too.
Well, I want to hear your guys' opinion.
No, I'm not done. I want you guys to finish this up, and then we'll.
But it's like Matt. I'll use Matt as a freaking example. He comes over to my house. We have fun. We have fun together. I saw him last night. We have fun together. We talk about it. You go on Facebook, and Matt's like, "You can't call yourself a fan and you think this too." It's,
Part
you know
of
what I
me
mean?
feels like he's trolling as well, though, and maybe that's.
But
what
he's
some of
mad
these
at
people-
trolls, and he's trolling.
Well,
the trolls are gonna. Oh my gosh, the trolls! You're a troll.
He never claimed to not be a hypocrite.
And so if there's a lot of people out there that are like that, if all these fans were at my house watching it with me, we'd probably just all freaking have fun and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
My whole thing is if you go into it with like zero expectations, you're gonna have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and all the stuff we wanted to see in that first episode. I mean, a bunch of old characters. I mean, a big ass battle. I mean, we get Tila's getting the title of Man-at-Arms gets interrupted because fucking Skeletor is fucking shit up. Faker was awesome. I thought that was great. That take on him, which was foreshadowing some stuff to come eventually. With like the arms breaking off and then the little tubies going and grabbing a opponent. Like that was fucking sweet, man.
The first episode was just what we thought. I expected to like the first episode, and I did like the first episode.
Yeah.
I like the series as a whole too. I'm not saying I didn't, but
lots
all
of
right,
fan
now
service.
What do you guys got? What did you think?
Jeremy, you loved it?
Yeah, I would say so.
Pete, you want me to go first or?
Yeah, by all means.
I was glad that Pete and I had a little bit of time just to, at least get through that first one because I wanted to talk about with you guys. I will say this was not something like I was like, I have to pound this. I got to watch this as soon as it comes out.
Right.
Trailer looked amazing. I've just never, the He-Man cartoon, as cool as it has always been, the characters are cool, Spikeore's cool, I've always loved Clawful. It has always been too kiddish for me. Like just repetitive storylines. Skeletor being a dumbass. He-Man comes in and beats the crap out of everybody. It always had. It was too. He-Man was so OP. You know, I never felt like. Never in an episode of He-Man did I ever feel like there was a chance that He-Man's not going to just come in and save the day.
Right.
Like that's always how I felt. Watching that trailer, I was like, man, this is fun. And the Masters, in my opinion, all looked like Masters. They all looked like badasses. Sitting down with Pete to watch it was entertaining because while I know how Pete feels about you guys talking about Motu, I also know that Pete likes a good story and likes to just sit down and watch something that's entertaining. So super fun. We sat there, watched it real quick. There was things that I saw that I'm like, yeah, I could see were like what happened with Grayskull. I could see like a fan who maybe isn't as deep into it as you guys would be like,
not a real fan.
Would be like, this sucks. You just pretty much said Castle Grayskull is nothing but an illusion.
Yeah.
And I saw where I felt like people could him stabbing Skeletor with a sword. I never even to me that was just like finally. Jeez.
Right, yeah.
You know, I mean, like,
yeah.
What took so long? Tila's reaction at the end totally made sense to me.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
That's what I thought, too.
Yep. Randor, I mean, he hit it right on it. Let's talk about the real bad guy. Randor's the bad guy in this. You know,
he was just as hurt, I think, as Tila was, though. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You know, okay, not only... He's like, well, you know, He-Man's gone, but, you know,
we're still
pour
gonna do
40
it.
out for my homie. And then all of a sudden...
That's your kid.
Yeah,
but my
all of a sudden
pussy-ass kid I'm not proud of is hiding in the bedroom, so we're good. He's fine.
Then all of a sudden, the wife is, like, crying in his face, going, no, that was our son. And he's like, boom. Like, he's feeling betrayed. Like, not, okay,
Sure.
my fucking wife
Tila even
and my
pointed it out.
son. And I talked shit about my son earlier, but it turns out he's the most powerful, awesomest dude in the fucking...
Well, he was.
What the...
He's
Yeah.
dead.
And then he looks at, like, his best friend, which
Yeah.
I assume would be Duncan, and
Yeah.
he's like, bitch, you didn't fucking tell me?
Yeah.
And then
You
Tila
know?
even pointed out that Marlene, she's like, you knew? And you didn't even tell him?
Yeah.
To Marlene.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. So
So-
they had every right to be fucking pissed, I
Yeah.
think, anyway.
I've never understood
Plus, emotions
the whole,
are high when people die, you know?
Yeah, I've never understood the whole secret identity from your
Oh.
loved ones. I've never understood
Well,
that.
I always understood why they didn't tell Tila. She's a girl. She's going to tell everybody. Why would you tell Tila? Like in the Filmation episode,
They
I was
let Orko know, for God's sake.
yeah, but Orko, you know, he's...
I will say, Orko, I hated Orko. I was always the kid that hated Snarf. I hated Orko.
What's a snarf?
You know Snarf. You're
Is that
Snarf.
from what?
Yeah,
Thundercats. Snarf, snarf. He's a little...
From what?
Thundercats.
Watch Thundercats.
When they remake it, we're going to be all over it, buddy. So I thought
if we're invited.
Orko still had his goofy messing up with the bubble, but then and when the battle came, Orko helped.
Yeah.
He definitely helped. You know, so there was a bunch of fun stuff there. I never felt like I saw people kind of complain about the animation.
Animation was great.
It was great.
I think the only thing that I didn't like about it was sometimes the 3D and the 2D
Would
stuff.
combine, yeah.
And it didn't really mesh that
Yeah.
well. There could have been some middle ground there, but I thought the designs for both were good, though.
So me standing back, if you're a Masters fan and you don't like this, I do feel like there's something wrong with you. Because they literally put the 2-minute intro, which was like all the paintings, I can't remember that beautiful
stuff
artist
from box art and
oh my,
promotional
all
art
that
and
stuff. I'm like,
posters
I'm
and-
sitting there watching it right now, and I'm going, how does a Motu fan not bust a load? Like, how do you not in like this?
Because Kevin Smith overtalked.
No.
And obviously ruined it for everybody.
I'm just saying he set some expectations.
He did set expectations that people are like holding him accountable for now. This didn't happen. This thing that you said wasn't, and
It's hard.
What do you even say that was a lie?
Well, we haven't seen the whole thing yet. This is hard to go.
Yeah, gotcha.
We're just sticking to the first episode. I can't say that there's anything really, but you do realize they killed He-Man in the first episode. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I absolutely love it because I feel like it gives you. He's not dead.
Right.
Are
I mean,
you,
if
in,
you
what do you know? What everybody was worried? The biggest complaint everybody kept saying
that it was the Tila show.
Yeah, that's going to be the Tila show.
Who cares?
Because it's
Steve cares, obviously.
But didn't Kevin came back and said no, it's not going to be the Tila show. This is He-Man's story.
Well, technically, it was He-Man's story. I mean,
you're splitting hairs.
Plus, we've only seen 5 episodes out of 10, so we don't know what the remaining 5 episodes will be. We know what the first 5 are.
I'm not saying that I don't like the series or that they're doing it wrong or that the story's wrong. I'm saying that because of the things that Kevin Smith said, I can see why people are like, that's not what he said.
Right.
Peter, what'd you think?
That's not what he implied. I don't think that when he said, this is He-Man's story, I don't think he was splitting hairs like, well, He-Man's, and see, I can't spoil. This is too hard. I can't do it.
Well, we'll blame this terrible review on that then by you.
Blame it on you guys for not seeing all of it.
Well, maybe if we would have been invited to the viewing party. So,
well, like I said, get mad at Matt.
Peter, what'd you think?
I thought it was the ultimate fan service of, hey, they just gave you all these characters in the first few minutes. It was fun. Everybody seemed to do what they're supposed to do. You know, Fisto punched somebody and Koffel had a claw thing. And I mean, they had all the vehicles that I'm aware of. Apparently Man-at-Arms can run as fast as one of those spinner things, because after he crashes him, he just jumps and then just runs and actually gains speed as he's running. It's ridiculous, and the characters are stupid and they're childish, and they took all of that and they made an entertaining 25 minutes that I really enjoyed. And yeah, He-Man should kill Skeletor. There was a missed opportunity, and I pointed this out to Travis. I really wish that, like, when He-Man was absorbing all of that energy, he would have said something to the effect of, "Cringeor, do you think my dad would be proud of me?" But they didn't go that route.
They missed their chance.
I was like, Skeletor's a chump. Like, oh, it's Skeletor. Then they fucking, like, I'm going to get it. They knock him down. He, like, grinds his face on the ground. I'm like, what a bitch. I was like, and then at first, like, I'm watching him fight, and then He-Man Adam reminded me of Luke Skywalker a little bit. Like, super kind of bitchy. And, but no, I really enjoyed it. I was like, hey, man, this is cool. I did notice the 2D, 3D animation thing. It was a little bit disruptive. But the whole cloaking aspect of Castle Grayskull and the hall of everything in the bottom, like, I had to ask Travis if that's a real thing. Like, I don't know enough about He-Man to know whether or not
It's alluded to.
Yeah, I never. So I was like, well, hey, is this a thing? Is this something that they're doing now, or is this there? And it was pretty much all somewhere.
Grayskull comes with the orb. It's in the top of the castle, in that, you know.
Yeah,
but I mean, there is like an orb in the castle that has all the power in it. I mean,
Also, there's like a reference in an old book to that.
I think there is.
Shit, and I can't remember what it was, but I saw somebody post it. So
I was surprised they killed Moss Man. That was pretty brutal.
He said smells like pine, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was
pretty good.
I like that.
It was funny because that's Matt's favorite character.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there watching, and all of a sudden he just goes poof up in flames, and I look over at him, and I just smile. He's like,
and I said, "Take that, Matt."
Yeah. And he's just got that. He seemed. He's like, all right, this is where we're going.
I know this makes me. I like villains a lot, and I go ahead.
In 2021, the hero kills the bad guy, or the bad guy kills the hero. I don't think you can do this bullshit G.I. Joe. Everybody shoots, nobody gets hit. Yep. I don't think you can do that anymore, and I think Kevin Smith knows that.
And he said that the stakes were going to be higher. You know?
And realistically, and again, no spoilers because I've only seen one episode. They're not dead. Something will change. Time warp. Eternia
Even
jump,
Moss Man.
Whatever. Yeah, Moss Man's coming back. Like,
we found a seed.
Right.
Right. Okay.
I am Moss Man.
My last thought. transport your brain back to your 5-year-old self. Okay?
Done.
Jeremy.
I'm already there. Been there for
Jeremy, finish this conversation.
40
We're
years.
playing together.
All right.
Hey, Jeremy. You want to play He-Man, guys?
Yeah, Steve, let's do it.
This is going to be fun.
Can't wait.
One problem.
What?
He-Man's dead. I don't have a He-Man. Who do you want to play? What guy do you want to be?
I want to be Spikor.
Yeah, I want to be Fisto. You know who I don't want to be?
Tila?
Tila. Why would I want to be Tila? She's a girl. They're yucky.
But she's got a vagina.
Okay, then when did God? This is my point. Is
I was fucked back then.
5-year-old
Sorry.
Jeremy's seen some shit.
Yeah, he has.
You know what I mean?
He has. I'd like to interview him.
my point is then we grew up to be 40, right?
Yeah.
And now He-Man's dead, and I don't want to be Tila.
Oh, here's the thing.
I still don't want to be Tila.
At 37,
right?
I still want to play with Tila. So, because after that crown came off and the hair was blowing, she looked hot.
She did look pretty
She
hot.
did. I wish I would have kept that.
I totally understand what you're saying because I think that's part of the reason. Like, there's certain movies I don't like because I don't identify with a character in there. But isn't there still characters left in this show after He-Man goes that you love seeing and like
Absolutely.
you're like, yeah,
And the show's called Masters of the Universe.
right?
Sure.
You know, so
And this, it's a story like we haven't been told. We've never been told a story of like He-Man and Skeletor actually like killing each other.
Yeah.
They're gone. Now here's the aftermath. This is what happens.
and I
This
guess
is where
too,
this guy's been.
right.
This is
And
where-
and my question too then, and Steve, I totally get what you're saying because like I loved Arnold movies because I loved Arnold. You
Yeah.
know, if you took Arnold out and you made the movie about Red Sonja and there was no Arnold in
I
it,
wouldn't have ever saw.
I might have saw it, but I never would have liked it. You know?
Yeah, I totally agree. Speed 2, no Keanu Reeves. Why?
Yeah.
That's right.
Don't
You know
do
what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Can't do it.
So,
Too Fast, Too Furious. Where's Vin Diesel? Fuck you. You know what I mean?
so there is, I understand that part of it, but I also look at something like this and go, but watch, now you get a bunch of women who watch this show and go, I love Tila. I'm in on this now. And I feel like that's what Marvel does so well is they give you so many characters to relate with that they can get all kinds of people to. Masters is a big property, right?
Oh yeah.
Is it Marvel?
No.
Not even close.
Mm-mm.
Could it be?
If they did it right.
If they did it right.
This-
If they did it right.
The Masters of the Universe premise is so male driven.
It was a boy's toy.
And we
It was
agree.
created by the
I totally
boys'
We're gonna interrupt
toy.
each other now. That's what we're gonna do.
It was the boys' toy part of Mattel that created it to appeal to boys.
Yeah.
Yes, did once in a while there was a girl that liked it. Yes, that happened. Definitely. Was that what they were ever trying to do? And do you think there's really that many women out there we're going to grab?
Is that an actual question? Do you want me to answer that, or are you just going to keep talking?
Sorry. You know how it is.
I'm just trying to clarify.
You know how it is when you
feel
just got to
strong.
say something.
When you feel strong about something.
You know how it is.
But driving He-Man with Tila to try to get women in is like putting Ken into Barbie and expecting boys to like it.
There.
He-Man's always going to be a boy thing. There's nothing that you're going to do with this cartoon. There's no way you're going to write it. There's no characters you're going to add that is ever going to make it more than 5% enjoyed by women, period, in a story. You need to know that about your property, and you need to fucking know what you know. That's my opinion.
I disagree.
And my whole point of saying this is I still like the whole series. I'm just saying that when I see people online that say, what about there's no Tila in it, and they have a problem with that, everybody shames them. It's like, no, they have a right to feel that way.
Oh, yeah.
They have a right to feel that way. And everybody's like, because I understand it. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it because I'm also the guy that said when you got a superpower like He-Man, it's hard to have an episode where he just continually wins. So it's to build a good story, you almost have to take He-Man out and leave him for the finale, because that's what we're gaining to is this big. I've said that on this show before, so I get it.
Yeah.
But I also get people saying I wanted to play He-Man guys.
The more predictable something is, the less enjoyable it is. And I think especially in the world now that we live in, with the main characters getting taken out of your Game of Thrones type stuff, if I know exactly what's going to happen, I am not interested in watching it. And that's how it always was. The guy got the girl, and the hero won, and that's what we did for years and years and years.
Yeah.
We can't do that anymore.
And in this, it's like, I mean, what would they do if they just had a He-Man centric show? I mean, then we're just basically getting a reboot of everything we've already had.
Right.
And they're starting it like at this point in the story. Now, if they go back and do other seasons, maybe, and they could even do like prequel stuff if they wanted, He-Man stories or a sequel, whatever. But
there has to be some concern about, if you really want to know the characters, you have to be worried about them. You have to have that concern. You have to, okay, is this gonna is he gonna be back? Is he not gonna be back? Is he dead for good? What's gonna happen? If you don't leave those doors open, it's, again, if that episode would have ended with them battling Skeletor and locking him up, I wouldn't watch episode 2. But because
did you want to watch episode 2?
Fuck yes, I did.
I wanted to start it right then.
That I didn't want to get off your couch because I was comfy as hell and tired as fuck already.
Yeah. I know we didn't get to watch the rest of so I could see where that one, you might be like, that episode's not what the rest of the season is like. So, and I can understand that as well. But I will say that I watched that and I'm interested.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy the rest of it too.
I don't love Tila. Like I will never. It won't be where I can really associate, and that is. But I do want to see how the rest of the story plays out.
Tila was never. She was never one of my.
She was great.
She's never one of my favorite characters, but I mean, story-wise, it makes sense. She's, she was Adam's best friend and or bodyguard or whatever they want to call her.
Yeah.
And she was one of the top 5 characters, and she had plenty of stories in the old books. She was in every iteration that we've ever seen and very prominently displayed. So it makes sense that they're going to kind of follow her. So.
I would like to ask one question, and it's spoiler-esque, so you don't have to answer it. But I left that episode feeling like episode 2 starts out with a banner that says X amount of time later. Is that...
Doesn't.
Okay. I
mean, you figure it out, but it doesn't ever,
So there is a time jump, though.
Time has passed.
Okay.
I don't know how much.
Yeah. Well, in the Masters world, who knows what to them what time is.
You've seen the trailers. So
so I know that.
How long would it take for Man at Arms to have the hair he had that, and then now have hair like Jeremy? So at least that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a few years. Yeah. Maybe.
That was the vibe I got. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm excited about watching it.
Triclops. I'm just I never liked Triclops, and now that. Okay,
they never fleshed any of the characters out enough, did they?
And
really?
just where he goes is wow. And I wish I would have remembered while I was watching it because it's Henry Rollins doing his voice, and I love Henry Rollins.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I didn't. Yeah, and afterwards they're like, "What'd you think of Henry Rollins?" I'm like, "Fuck." Well, I gotta watch it all again.
There's so many star-studded. Marlene has Alicia Silverstone.
Oh no shit! I forgot about that too.
I love Henry Rollins, but what he did to Gemma Teller in Sons of Anarchy was wrong.
I never saw that.
He plays a fucking Nazi, like a legit white supremacist piece of shit, and he plays it well.
Well, he looks like he could play it well, just being him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a thick neck like that.
Yeah. You obviously hate minorities if you got a thick neck like that. I do love Henry Rollins. Triclops is a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because he was on one of those speeder bike things. What do you call those?
Yeah. The
dumb.
They're called dumb. What?
Sky sled thingy.
Oh, sky sled.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks insane with the big eye. I don't know the way they drew him, man. Fucking love it.
I loved how every character was drawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the looks. I'm not a fan of all the redesigns that you're gonna see, but
there were some pretty good ones though.
There were.
Who was the metal horse?
Strider.
Or
Night Stalker.
What was cool is you could see in the background it faded away and he became Night Stalker. So he was also under an illusion
in the beginning.
Oh, I didn't place that together because I was like, Night Stalker just shows up
and
now.
All the metal sounds as it was walking. I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That first episode was a pretty fun watch.
Yeah. They're all good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed every episode.
Except
there's
a butt in your voice.
Okay, so really quick, I just want to ask this because and this is way spoilerish, but it was in a trailer already. We saw a trailer where He-Man's already back, and they're on the ship, and they get thrown off the boat, and that's when Man-Arms comes and saves them. Does that happen in the next 5 episodes, or is that in the? Are we talking that's already in the next?
That moment is shown.
You will see that.
Wow.
So, how long do we have to wait for the second half?
January.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So,
which sucks. And the second half is real. In my opinion, the second half is going to tell the story.
Yeah.
Second half is going to tell the story if this is a great series or not.
Yeah.
You know.
It leaves you on a fucking killer cliffhanger.
I heard that. Someone said that the cliffhanger is like brutal. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Is it January yet?
It's kind of like when I feel like it's like when what's the one called? Shit, the Star Wars movie I hate.
All of them.
No.
Rise of Skywalker?
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
There you go.
When The Last Jedi ended, I was like, okay, I can't tell you if I like this movie until I see where they go in 3.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Luke's dead now, so I'm pissed. If he comes back and trains her as a Force ghost, I'm okay with it.
Yep.
He didn't do that. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like I have to see.
Need to because Leia trained her.
I know.
Fucking Ryan Johnson.
But we're not going to go there. But my point is
bringing up
I'm
some
like,
old wounds, man.
I'm like, we just took a whole movie getting Luke from being a coward kind of hermit dude to now he's back and he's fighting, and I didn't get my Luke and he's gone already. So if I get more Luke in 3, it might make up for this whole and make that a cool arc.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel the same way about He-Man.
How did
I'm
I
like,
fucking step in that?
This is where we are, and the next 5 episodes that we get in January are going to tell me if I walk away and say I'll never watch that again, or I'll this was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man, how can I get Steve to talk about the worst thing I hate him to talk about during the second worst thing I hate him to talk about? How can we pull that off?
I don't know, but you're a star.
I'm firing on all cylinders.
You're
today.
a master of it. How about we take a break?
Okay.
All right.
We're going to take a break and deal with our fans. Real fans. No, I'm kidding.
Cody, are you open to going back a little bit here in the chat, or?
This is a lot of comments. Yeah. What do you want to go back to?
This is fine.
Pete is falling asleep.
That was hard. That was hard to do. Just trying to stick with the one episode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, too, guys.
It was hard to listen to.
It was because that one episode. Travis said it best. It's not indignant to what we see for the rest of it.
Indicative, you mean?
Yeah, sure. That's the word. Sorry.
Now there's going to be some spoilers in the comments for you guys.
YouTube is looking at us like they're looking at us. We're looking back. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah, we're reading your comments, guys.
Staring at us.
I can't see them, so
1-6 shooter said exactly, Trav. I agree.
We're not sure to what though.
Right, no idea.
They didn't say how much time.
Maybe if you guys.
Ryan Gonzalez.
Dying.
I love what Trevor said, though. He said, still not great, but better than any Motu crap from before.
Well, I don't know. 2000X was pretty great.
2000X was pretty great.
Sometimes you just got to be happy that they gave you fucking anything, guys.
Well,
I mean, it is Motu.
No, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting too old and grumpy. Where I could say no more. I say I'm just gonna like the old stuff.
the fact that Kevin Smith was okay with killing characters made it way better for me. I agree.
See, there's gonna be definitely people that like that.
I mean, if
I don't dislike it.
If this is the, if this is the aftermath of all that, then I'm okay with it. It's just, it's a different universe, man.
It's kind of like when Superman
it's
killed...
multiverse.
Hefty steel sack. What?
It's kind of like when Superman killed, was it Zod?
Yeah. That really bothered people.
Yeah, it's,
right.
I put it to that. It's the same type of thing.
And to me, I saw that and went, finally. I guess I just want to be able to murder people.
Yeah.
Well, some people deserve to die. Billy Beige says the intro was lit.
I totally... If what you wanted is a direct continuation of the original, then I could understand how this cartoon is not it for you. I totally get that. And that is going to be people.
Who's Andrea?
She.
Andra.
She comes.
Can you go to the next page?
She's in episode 2.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, there's some not really. Lord Interruptor.
Mark Klittner says Pete is 100% right.
Gotta enjoy that.
Rick Rampage saying he appreciated the story arc.
Jennifer Sykes, I'm a girl and I've always liked He-Man. My younger sister likes it too, although maybe not like I do.
See,
you are a rare breed though, Jennifer. There weren't a lot of girls. I mean,
she knows that. She knows there's not a ton of girls.
I think girls would have watched the cartoon back in the day, but when She-Ra came out, they're probably like, finally. Plus, what girls didn't like dolls?
I bet there was probably just as many boys watching She-Ra as there was girls.
That's true though. Well, they kind of lured us in with the same art style and same voice actors. Well, mostly same voice actors.
Trevor said there are a lot more girls that like Star Wars, like his nieces, because of Rey and other female characters.
There's a lot more. Well, maybe not a lot more female characters in Star Wars. Maybe now.
Probably now.
Back then, it wasn't as many.
It's over here. I got it.
Problem with Tila in the series, but honestly, Evelyn is the star. Evelyn is.
I love Evelyn.
I've always had a thing for Evelyn.
And you'll have.
We can go down again.
You'll have
Cody.
something for her.
Yeah, she's a great character. I will.
They made me love Evelyn, so. Point of She-Ra, yeah, it was for the girls, but suckered some of us boys in there. Maybe not for the toy line so much, but
no, I never had one toy from She-Ra, but I did watch the cartoon.
I would have had a She-Ra, like I would have been okay with having a She-Ra herself, but that would have been about it. Maybe a Catra.
Jennifer says She-Ra was developed because Mattel realized how many girls were actually watching Motu.
That's true.
It's true.
I think, but that is true. There was a lot of a girl contingent, but I don't know. I feel I bet you most of those girls aren't watching He-Man in their adult. Jennifer is I think a rare specimen of that. But
we have almost a 30% higher population than we did in 1985. So there's 100 million more people now than there was earlier. So yes, you people are correct in saying there are going to be more girls liking He-Man now, but it's only a direct correlation to the fact that there's 100 million more people. I'm right
go.
in every
Pete
other
with
aspect.
the math. Man at Arms punching Night Stalker like Conan.
That was badass.
I really wish
that was great.
That was awesome. I really wish I knew what Ryan Gonzalez was talking about because he said, "Jesus Christ, that took forever." Anyone want to guess what he's talking about?
It's probably me stumbling over my words, trying to figure out how to keep it down to one episode.
It's the trend to hate stuff now. That's what gets clicks. For sure. Bring it to the
I tried to find one positive review episode on YouTube, and it's all like these clownfish motherfuckers, like just negative. Kevin Smith lied in the title and his face, like, oh, God. But hey, they're getting clicks, so they're doing something right.
Kevin Smith just probably cashed a pretty damn good check. So
sure.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Smith is laughing all the way to the bank.
Chris is not only been one of the best additions to our crew of listeners because of what he's helping us do with YouTube and him and Cody obviously.
Who?
Christopher. He's the one that's he's been sending the stuff, but he said the point of characters dying, there has to be some real consequences. G.I. Joe movie sucked, while Transformers was awesome. Optimus dying made it a better film, even though it was traumatizing. I would easily pick Transformers the movie over G.I. Joe the movie. If they would actually have killed Duke, I think I would have had a little bit more of a. It would have hit me more in the memory.
They did kill Duke.
No, at the end, Doc comes in and goes, "Hey, everybody, Duke's okay.
Duke's gonna live."
No,
what are you talking about?
You're thinking of the.
No, Channing Tatum died.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's talking about Channing Tatum.
I'm talking about the real G.I. Joe.
He's gonna live. He's got a bowling ball sized hole in his chest where his heart should be, where that big old thick snake went through. But
Christopher Kelly, after watching the Revelation series yesterday, the Mastersverse figures look a lot better to me.
Yeah,
anyone else feel the same?
Yes.
Yeah, they're fantastic figures.
I was Not excited about that Evil Lynn figure at all, but I love Evil Lynn is one of my favorite characters in the whole series, and now I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I got her.
Oh, yeah, Maverick, you were gonna be so pissed at us. Did none of the guys watch Snake Eyes?
Wait, which one's Snake Eyes?
Did we put the hashtag Snake Eyes review?
Yes.
We did.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was even
Stick
out.
around till the end.
I don't. That movie got me zero pumped up. Unfortunately.
Continue from comic and stuff like that, and from the Filmation show. I liked Evil Lynn and the cast. I think the voices was a little off.
Some of the voices were off, for sure. Especially Cringer going forward.
I love Curtis. He is so pissed off about He-Man killing. He says, I'm okay with death and Motu. I'm not okay with He-Man giving into anger and rage to kill.
And I understand that. It's definitely a character change.
It is one of those things where, like, you know, you do bring up Batman and stuff. Like, he would never kill. But, yeah, I mean, did you see Batman Returns?
Yeah.
He totally blew up that guy in the sewer.
Yeah.
There's older comics where he's killed some people and stuff. Granted, that's what he's become known as now.
Yeah.
Especially in, like, the Nolan movies and shit like that. Like, he would not give in and kill Joker. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I dig it. What, are we talking shit about me or something? Just me?
How would you feel that? How could you just immediately...
I don't know. I just did. I could feel it. It comes across.
You're good, buddy.
Not really a Masters fan, but I do like the figures. Good. It'll bring you in. All right.
I think overall this series is going to do good for the brand.
I think so.
That's my opinion.
I hope there's more seasons.
But I do feel,
I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like one episode in, I kind of go, where do you go from here?
Yeah.
I mean, you just killed the two main characters. So, you can only do that once. It's not like every season they can kill.
I mean, yeah, you're right,
You know
though.
what I mean?
You're
you
right.
Can't. You came out of the gate swinging, but you also limited yourself a little bit.
But they also had limited time, technically. If there's like, you know, you get one season to do whatever you want. Well, then I'm going to tell the end of the story.
Oh no, I don't disagree with it. I'm just there's a limit in that. You know, there's.
I think you're really gonna like. I think both of you are gonna like it.
I just want to watch it now so I can talk to you about it because like. There is something like stewing under the surface. You're a duck on the pond right now, and you're floating there, and your legs are going a mile a minute. Like you want to unleash about something that made you unhappy. That this first 5 episodes, they inappropriately touched you somehow, and I really want to know how.
And then he stops. And he
I do. There's so much I want to say.
And he edges some more, and he get close.
Well, I would say you would not spoil anything for me because I'm still gonna watch it regardless. But
no, I want to fucking make him squirm. So don't say anything.
All right, are we ready?
You're gonna go back?
Yep.
All right.
33 viewers. I think that's a record.
There's only 33 viewers yet. If we don't do this, we sure hear a lot of noise.
There are 33 vocal friends. That's for sure.
Some vocal yokels.
That's right. Yep.
All right. What now?
That brings us to
what? Toy news?
I think toy news. And
it was San Diego,
right? And I know
I brought a handful of shit, yeah, which means I didn't do any research.
Well, I already know the answer, but you tell me first, and then I'll let you know if we have the same answer.
I sent some stuff to Cody. Cody's out there going, what the F is all this crap Travis sent me? But I'm telling you, I sent some stuff.
I sent him some stuff in blocks. I'm like, this is all one thing. And this is all another thing. And this is all another
No wonder
thing.
he likes you better than me. Holy shit.
I'm organized.
Yeah.
I don't like either of you.
I love you.
Who's first?
Let's start with Jeremy.
Oh, we were talking shit about you in my thread. Don't read that part.
That's okay. It's not going to bother me.
Oh, wait, I'll keep going up. There it is. That's the beginning of stuff.
1 second.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Go over to the picture of the 4. Yep, right there. This is it was up for pre-order, but it is sold out already. This is the 4-pack.
Oh wow!
I forget which episode it is, but it's an episode where April turns into a cat. And you have April, Irma, Bern, and Vernon. It's a 4-pack, and there's little turtles from certain episodes. Oh, maybe they turn into turtles? They must. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen this episode, but yeah, pretty cool.
I forgot about Irma. But as soon as I saw that toy, I immediately remembered that character.
The fans did not forget about Irma, and they've been going, when the fuck are we going to get an Irma figure? Well,
so NECA cartoon or
NECA
cartoon accurate.
Yep, Ninja Turtles, the Newsroom 4-pack. God, look at Vernon.
Vernon, I love
just
Vernon.
So scared.
Does it come with all the lights things too?
Yeah, I think that's the packaging.
Man. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the lights themselves. Yeah, I believe so. There's some more pictures in there of this set.
1 second.
Sorry. He's working on it.
It's a cool little set.
$175.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a stinger.
Dang.
Yeah. No, not that one. The left, the top left one. That's a shirt that comes with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if that's like a background or if that's. Look, it's got a press pass, a little sticker, or a magnet or something of the Channel 6.
So kind of doing like what Mezco's been doing with these box set things, where you get like this huge
accessory type thing going on.
Yeah, that shirt's pretty cool. Got a bunch of different, art of characters from Turtles, and you can just skim through all that crap. We'll just talk about Turtles, man. There's another picture of them.
The boom mic.
Yep, the boom mic. God, just that face on Vernon, dude. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, April. Then we have Dirtbag and Ground Chuck. These are cartoon versions of them.
Those are so good.
Were those in the cartoon?
Yes, they were in the cartoon.
There were so many episodes I didn't
They were
see.
starting to get into the later seasons, so yeah, they weren't popular amongst early people. But that ring there's like a ring that comes with Dirtbag, and it's like gravel, and I believe you can pull him apart at the waist, and you can sit him down in there as if he's coming up through it. So, but yeah, he comes with his hand drill and some sort of laser and different hands and a little shovel, and then Ground Chuck. Ground Chuck's a little bigger, and he's got some. I don't know what that little can is with him, but. Regardless,
$125 on Target. The NECA with the shirt and the pass is $175, according to Stanley's Toy Chain.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. We have Wingnut and Screw Loose from the cartoon.
And this is what's great is they're taking those little mini characters and they're full color and blowing them up.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait to get my Money Moose.
Was he in the cartoon?
I don't care. I want Money Moose.
Well,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make him then.
Well, I'll call somebody.
Super 7 will make those.
Super 7 will make a Money Moose probably.
But yeah, these are pretty cartoon accurate. I love it. Of course, it was a play on Batman or whatever. There's Anthrax and Scumbug.
God, we've seen that before, right?
Yes, but now it must be getting closer to being released, so they threw another pick up there. This is based on the comic, because it had the comic Ninja Turtles logo with it. Of course, not in the picture, but that's Fugitoid in there, if I'm not mistaken. So that's he's actually been in pretty much all iterations of Turtles, as far as I know. Dr. Honeycutt, whose essence of life gets put into a robot after it gets hit by lightning or some shit. So anyway, there's the Fugitoid. That's gonna be fun.
I love that figure.
This, I believe, is cartoon. They're in silhouette form, but it looks like Toka and Razar from the cartoon. So we've gotten the movie versions of them already.
I never knew Toka and Razar made it on the cartoon.
They did. I think they made it in 2 episodes. There was one called like Night of the Rogues, and then another one where it was just them two. And their personalities way different. They talk like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah. So, but Pretty good. Then there's me. Just wanted to get you guys a little
hot.
thirsty.
Want to touch the hiney.
I don't know why it
Yeah, it
skips
went
to that
backwards.
every
Huh?
time.
All right. Next, this is from I forget.
These?
Yes. Yep. These are the AXN whatever company. The same ones I got the Napoleon Dynamite figures and shit. These are a Walmart exclusive. Basically, I showed you guys the cartoon versions of these. They're very neon colored and kind of bright. And now they're just repaints.
Of course.
They've whited out the eyes, and they even left the fucking names on the buckles, but they're supposed to be comic versions of the turtles. But they're battle damaged, so they have, I guess, neon pink blood on them.
His shell would bleed.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, in old versions of the comics, whenever they got cut on their shell and stuff,
Yeah,
it had
it's
blood.
skin. It's skin underneath there too. So if you cut it deep enough. I mean,
Plus it could be
I think it's
splattered.
kind of jarring having the cartoon happy face on Donatello
covered in
there.
blood.
Yeah, and it's covered in blood. It's like, hey!
You just put that one on a stick.
It could be other people's blood.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, very true. Cody, sick bastard. That ain't that turtle's blood.
No. They shoot red anyway.
Speaking of, I mean, we all know that you crack a turtle shell living in Michigan, they bleed.
Yeah, I don't
Never
know that.
cracked a
Because,
turtle
I mean, I
shell.
know, but I've never seen it because I'm not a monster.
I have never cracked one either,
Okay,
but
thank God.
literally have seen hundreds dead
it's
on the
very sad.
expressway until they put up the turtle fence.
I never saw a damn turtle on that expressway.
Really?
I didn't either.
I saw them dead all the time.
What?
All the time.
7 years. I drove that stretch of highway twice a day, 5 days a week, and never saw one dead turtle.
Have you ever stopped and moved a turtle out of the road?
Yeah.
Guys, have you?
Yes, but not there.
No, I run them over.
No, I know you don't run them over, but
No.
so my question was more of
Congratulations,
Nobody
too, on
asked
finding
you.
a giant watch band for your watch.
he made it
look
happen after the
He
last
did.
one.
Look how much extra I got too.
Guess how he did it? He went to Amazon.
No, he didn't. What he did was he bought one that's for the average person's calf. It's a runner's calf one that he put on his wrist.
I'm just saying I think I might have been more observant because I definitely saw dead turtles on that highway.
Okay. You are. You're a better person than we are.
I saw no change before that fence and after that $50,000 fence or whatever the hell it was. Or
$350,000.
Okay, there you go. Anyways,
Those of you who don't live in Muskegon
Yeah,
have
who
no
cares?
fucking idea what we're talking about.
move on, right?
Moving on. I think these are fun as fuck. General Mills Count Chocula and Frankenberry 6-inch figures from, what is the name of the company? Jada Toys. They're $25 a piece. You can pre-order them now.
This
on
just
Entertainment
reminds
Earth.
me that my mom would never let me have sugar cereal because she was scared I would be fat.
How'd that work out for you?
You overcompensated after you moved out.
Worked pretty good, huh?
Good job, Mom. I could have just been happy having friggin' Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Count Chocula is Cocoa Puffs with the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. It's amazing.
It is really
It's the
amazing.
best cereal
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at fucking Frankenberry. I mean, I don't know. These are fun. I grew up
I
with,
love those
with these
commercials with
characters.
those characters. I never once had the cereals.
So good.
How were your rice checks, Steven?
I enjoyed race checks.
I
do
mean,
too,
the
but I'll
sculpts
put
on
sugar
these are
down.
the sculpts are awesome. The colors are fucking bright as hell. I don't know if I need them or if I need them. So
You need them.
yeah, they're $25 a piece.
You're getting them.
I wanna.
Those scream Jeremy DeWitt.
They do, don't they? I hope they do Boo Berry and what was it? Fruit Brute.
Fruit Brute. I don't remember
That was
all.
discontinued when I started eating cereal. So I think it was more of a '70s character.
I think I'm noticing a big difference between Jeremy's Toy News and my Toy News.
Yeah, his is useful and
His
helpful. in
is
pictures.
actually, well done. And
Yours are just screenshots of your phone that are like tiny images.
He actually can tell you the manufacturer, the cost, and where to get them. You're like, yeah, these are cool. Where do you get them? No, I had no idea. How much do they cost? I don't know. I bought 9. For more,
Cody,
I don't remember.
in my defense on that one, I tried to get the real picture, but they had it in this weird slideshow where I couldn't get it.
Every one that you send me.
so, what's your observation, Travis? What were you gonna say?
All of your guys' things that you pointed out, I also feel are obvious, but mine is I feel like Jeremy might grab more than just things he's interested in. I would say a lot of the things he grabs, it is stuff he's interested in, but he will also grab some other stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I try to think of.
Never did I do that.
Us and listeners.
Never once. All I would ever grab
is
something I was interested in.
I'm excited about this one.
Yeah. Next, we have some Mezco stuff.
Yes, this
Mezco
thing.
I would like everyone to know that's on mine as well.
Okay.
The picture's much smaller and blurry. You can't tell what it is.
I didn't get the picture, but I was going to talk about it.
Okay.
We're a team up, man. We're a team. We're doing well.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should.
You're on the team, Jeremy. He's a cheerleader.
We should spend years not giving people toys, and then we should have 9 manufacturers all make the same ones.
I agree with you on that.
But that's all the only picture we've seen, right?
Mezco Toys,
Who's
Firefly.
Firefly, yeah.
Which, from what we can see,
it's actually Zartan with a different head because he's the master.
From what we can see, which is like from his pectoral area up, looks freaking amazing.
Looks like it might be one of the best toys ever created.
I mean, that looks badass.
His face looks tits.
The head sculpt is amazing. The scars on the battle damage or whatever that is on his face is badass. It just, yeah, that's gonna be. I'm in on the G.I. Joe Mezco. I will be a completist on that line, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Roadblock was one where I was like, we just got 3 Roadblocks or whatever.
But they gave me the Roadblock I really want.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yep. And I think that's what we're going to be getting from Mezco. Mm-hmm. You're going to be getting the figures you really want.
Yeah. Mezco's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I was sleeping on some shit for a while, but now...
Well, it's expensive, too. I mean...
But it's so worth it.
It is so worth it. Yeah, it's a beautiful figure. And I think anyone who is a G.I. Joe fan, or even not even just G.I. Like, I imagine I could see Mezco people going... I need that for all the gear he's going to come with.
Sure.
You put a different head on it. You could do, because they love that part of that line. So, super cool.
Do we have, that's not up for pre-order yet, is it? It's just a preview?
No, just a preview.
Okay.
Yep.
That looks amazing, too.
Spider-Man 2099. Yep.
What's the name of him? His actual name? Like Peter Parker?
I want to say it's Miguel,
Yeah,
but
it's Miguel.
Yep.
I don't know his last name.
Miguel Spiguderman.
Yeah, and I'm in on that.
He looks awesome. I never was a huge fan of. Yeah, I wasn't never a big fan of Spider-Man 2099, but like that look right there, that looks so good.
Well, if I remember right, he's here now. He's in.
He's in modern days.
Yes, if I remember right.
I played that one video game where you go through like 4 different Spider-Mans and stuff. That's fun. He's one of them. There might be one more picture.
He's got cool powers.
Look at that. He looks badass.
Yeah.
Even with that freaking bright red and blue.
I always like that kind of had like a Punisher.
Yeah. It's kind of like a skull spider on his chest. That's cool.
Yep. Sweet. Yeah, they're just awesome.
All right, Cody's going on
He's
to
going on to
whatever's
the
next.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get to see these.
God,
it's so ridiculous, but there you go. There's Dick Tracy.
Did you ever see Dick Tracy? The movie version, Pete?
I did, but it was years.
Yeah,
ago.
so long ago.
I saw it in the theater and I was very excited for it as a child.
Madonna's boobs are in that movie.
Yeah. It was an enjoyable movie.
I thought so.
At the time, I've never gone back and watched it. I never was a Dick Tracy fan going in.
Me either. I had no idea who the fuck he was.
So going back though,
it was the biggest thing. And what was it, summer '89 maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
So with Batman and all that shit, like it was a big summer. There was him, and then I think there's a picture of Flat Top as well. There you go. Look at that face. This is one of those like deep cuts, man. I mean,
if you're a fan,
if you didn't see that movie or didn't know the comics and all that stuff before then, like you're gonna go, who the hell are these guys? But yeah, pretty fun. Yep, there's Firefly again.
Oh boy, we're gonna get into some good stuff.
Oh, we are. There's some good stuff coming up.
Oh, look at her,
Mondo. We have a prototype for their She-Ra figure.
Oh, look at that cowl. It's like straight filmation.
But like there's elements of the toy, like where the part goes up on her left titty.
Why does it say 1/6 scale?
Because it's going to be 1/6 scale.
Yeah,
What?
the 1/6 scale is 12-inch.
Gotcha. I was confused there for a second.
It's come. You can see the two different tiaras or whatever you want to call them.
Oh, that's cool. I totally like the one on the left.
Yeah, there's one like the cartoon and then one like the toy.
More like the toy.
She comes with the comb, but it's an axe. 2 different swords. It actually looks like she has 3 different head pieces there.
She's got 2. Man, that one
Comes with
sword
cowl.
is straight up Filmation.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah, looks great. I mean, no color yet, so we only see this. And it's a grainy picture at that, but...
that looks beautiful.
Yep, Mondo. God, they're so good.
Her chest is definitely inspired by the toy.
There you go.
I guess I didn't notice that, how weird that was.
There's another Mondo. This is based on Skeletor
gosh.
from Revelation.
See, that is something I don't think I'm interested in.
And this is something that I might be interested in.
I think it's beautiful.
Same.
Yeah.
3 different faces. I love that his face is real expression-full in the show, so they're showing that here.
Yeah.
Looks great. God damn it.
I will also say, by the way, too, I felt what they did with Skeletor, his use of powers.
Oh, good.
Actually
Great.
having a plan that worked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He was great.
It made me really respect Skeletor a lot more. You know, the big fist coming out of the portal.
That was brilliant.
It was some amazing stuff. I thought they really did kill that stuff.
The reason I say I'm not interested in this is nothing against Revelations. It's I don't know if it fits the aesthetic of the other Mondo figures.
No, it looks more cartoony.
You're going to have your own shelf, though.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a Revelation shelf. And then it's like, okay, how many Skeletors in Mondo scale do I need? And
in my opinion, that's like the first thing they've done that is actually like a version. Like they've never given us.
No, they did.
It's always been their own version.
Yes,
of
right.
everything.
And
This is different.
Yeah, Mattel's like, hey, put this out for us, will you?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Mondo's doing several different versions of stuff for there you
go.
God,
Hordak.
Dang.
God.
Now that is not the same face head sculpt as the other, the gray one, is it? That's way more cartoony looking.
Yep. You see, they have a logo for it, and I didn't watch anything, but available for PowerCon. There you go. It's an exclusive.
Wow, PowerCon getting an exclusive from Mondo.
Mm-hmm.
PowerCon going big time. I mean, I know they've always had exclusives.
I don't know if that's for this year or for next year. But
I was gonna say because this year it's awful close.
Yeah, but it could be, I suppose. Yeah, it's a Hordak Classic variant, so 1/6 scale, your 12-incher.
Well, maybe my good friend Matt Dooch,
right?
who I really enjoy, and he's a classic guy, and I love the fact that I just love everything about the guy. Maybe he's gonna have to get me on.
How do you guys feel about this?
Fucking love this too.
So, we got the classic Scareglow.
Yep.
Mondo.
It's cool.
I don't know. I love Scareglow, so I can't.
I didn't like the new one. I didn't like how the new one looked. So I think this one is the one that, like, if I was gonna buy a Scareglow, which you
I
should.
think that the other one.
You like the other one better?
I just think it fits the other figures.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, with these more like.
This is more simple, straight.
More
dumb.
Toy cartoony,
Yeah.
But looks great. Looks more like him.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah, it's cool looking piece.
That looks crazy, and that is one of those ones.
The like iridescent-y type,
yes.
like with the rainbowy motubi as they call it, with metallic foil packaging. Man-at-Arms, but and it comes with a snake head, so there's 2 different heads for him. At least, anyway. And a little Orko in a jar.
Are you guys shocked by this? That Mondo is going to this? Like, going to these, like, kind of weird, like, now we're going to do the cartoon,
I'm not shocked because it's, like, a big thing. At least Masters is kind of a big thing right now. So, I don't know. That's moneymaker, I guess.
True, exactly.
They might get new people to join, too, because they can't get the old versions and stuff. So, they're going to get these.
Well, I'm glad they're doing it from that standpoint, for sure.
as popular as like there's a Motubi version of Skeletor, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it Merman?
Merman.
As popular as that has been, where people, and I shouldn't say that because I think they were in pretty limited numbers, but the price on that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just the thing. Like, the cost on all these things is where you're like, if you're an all-in collector, oof. But they look great, so that's just a weird. It is weird, but
It's definitely weird, but I could also understand where people are like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Then we have some. This is very Motu centric, but I mean, all this stuff was released.
It's a big week for Motu.
Wave 2 of Revelation. We have Beast Man, which looks fantastic.
Yeah, that articulation looks fun.
Dude,
I like those long
that
arms.
whole line, dude. I'm telling you, like,
it's good stuff.
Really good figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because when they first displayed them, I thought they looked cheap.
They did,
me
kind of, but
Yeah.
like once you get them in hand and start messing with them, you're like, dude, these are pretty choice for being $20.
Right.
My favorite redesign right there.
Yeah.
And he looks awesome.
Yeah, he's great. Looks like he comes with his whip and, of course, 4 extra hands.
And a classic looking Man-at-Arms there. Is that
the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Man-at-Arms for Revelation there.
Looking super cool.
I thought Man at Arms was Tila.
Well, you're not wrong. Although she did denounce it, didn't she?
She did. She was only you don't got
for
worry
like
about
8
it.
seconds.
She was only 8 seconds when she
was Man-at-Arms for 8 seconds.
And then Randall was like, "Hey, Duncan, that whole leaving thing. Why don't you go ahead and hang out for a second?"
Yeah.
I might have acted rash just now. I did find out my son's dead, so.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Spike-Or, which is I hope he's in like the second half of the series because we got to see him. We didn't even get to see him. It was Skeletor
looking like him.
Yeah, looking like Spike-Or.
He wasn't driving one of the vehicles in the next couple
if
scenes.
If he was, I missed it.
Have you rewatched any of them?
I haven't yet.
Okay, so I'm on.
Well,
I'm three
in
in on my second viewing.
Gotcha. When he got home. So.
And then Tila.
Oh, that figure looks nice.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's weird. She's like one of the redesigns that I'm like, meh.
Really?
It's just not very like. It's just kind of drab looking.
They
kind of
should.
plain.
I love it.
They should have left her hair like it looked when
I
it was down. When she took the tiara off and her hair fell down in the first episode.
No.
They should have left her hair like that.
No, I love this haircut.
Okay, go to hell. Now, if her legs were flesh tone, like that skin, I'd like that a lot more. Take off the pants. She has bare legs, skies out, thighs out, like I like my Motu. Now I'm liking it a lot better.
If there's a chance you'd be able to sniff her butt.
Steven just wants the same thing over and over and over again to buy.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't make any changes. It's fine just the way that it is.
I want the same thing in different packaging.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm in.
And everybody needs a Santa hat. With a candy cane weapon.
I would so buy these with Santa hats.
Next, Cody.
Oh.
Cody said, F you.
Yeah, I know. We're getting there. Those were all 4. Yep, next. And this was a turtle thing that I missed earlier. Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze Ultimate Shredder. We've gotten a movie Shredder already, but not a Turtles 2 movie Shredder. Super Shredder, yes, but this is the one with the spiky hat and spiky helmet, and he's got a big ass dandelion and his spear, and he's in purple and little violet ooze.
Steven, there is still a zebra cake in here.
Good.
We could cut him in.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Thanks, Dominic Espinosa. We're eating your zebra cakes on this episode.
Steve, don't you think you should maybe a zebra cake will make you feel better?
Go below the one of us necking.
This is an interesting line. This is from Zolo, the Zoloverse or Zolo World. I mean, these are based on. It's called Frazetta, and they're 5.75 action figures, size action figures from Zolo World, and they're based on the Godfather of fantasy, Frank Frazetta, and it will feature real cloth garments and awesome accessories, and all the sales benefit the Frazetta Art Museum. So. These are just prototypes that we're seeing here, but
the head paint job's a little lacking.
Yeah.
Maybe if they would have put a little bit more effort.
Yeah,
into
right.
Apparently, we don't care that much about the museum, so.
There's some more from that line.
Oh, at least they match the first one.
Yeah. So I'm really curious, man, because I've been collecting the Zolo World stuff, Rebel of the Underworld, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think I'm.
What's the one? What
You got to.
What are the Flexors?
Yeah, the Flexors too. Yep.
You got to.
Yeah, I mean,
those are cooler than the Flexors.
Yeah, these
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Yeah. Flexors.
When's
are
somebody
very
going to give me new
gimmicky.
food fighters? This is bullshit.
I thought food fighters were coming.
I think they're coming from
Oh, from your boys.
Which boys?
Megalopolis.
Yeah,
It's premium DNA, bitch.
It's premium DNA.
Premium DNA. Yeah. Nice.
I've been seeing pictures of those Mad Balls though. Oh my god, they have some updated.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's fun.
Some more Masters of the WWE Universe. We got Junkyard Dog with his Spikor
vest.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
This is the.
I don't know either. Yeah.
This is the non-food version of pickled asparagus. Let's take two things that suck and mash them together and get people to buy
Junkyard
'em.
Dog did not suck. I loved the Junkyard Dog when I was 4.
I knew it
I
more
remember
from the
you bring
cartoon.
kids in the ring and they would like dance and stuff.
I like
Yeah,
it more.
that's called predatory.
Yeah.
That's not a.
He'd be like, now bring them back to my locker room.
Junkyard Doggy style.
I'm in. Oh, I'm in with
Andre
this
the
one
Giant.
Okay, this I gotta buy. But I'm gonna need some cloth goods so I can make my custom fezzik. I am waiting for you, Miss Sandy. You told me to go back to the beginning. This is where we jump, so this is where I stay. I will not be moved.
Let it soak in, man. Andre the Giant looks pretty funky. Kind of got that Titus.
I don't think he's gonna scale right.
Yeah, probably not.
Andre.
He'll
the
be a little
regular?
bit bigger though. He is a little bigger than
He is
the
bigger.
other ones.
Andre the regular.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes!
Oh shit! This is gonna cause drama.
I knew that was coming. Looking kind of like Man at Arms or Sergeant at Arms, as it says under his name.
Looks like an imitation to me.
Does he have his hat? He's got to have his hat.
I don't know.
I don't see.
I
a
don't
hat
know.
in
I
there.
don't see it.
Oh, it's in there. Is that bound by his boot?
Maybe. Yeah, that could be down there.
No.
Once again, I got some fuzzy pictures. That's all I could find.
Yeah, maybe if he did better.
What
job.
kind of power?
Maybe if I cared about this show, I would.
Is he wearing a COVID mask?
Yes.
All right.
Was that a thing he did?
Next.
Did he wear a mask?
No, it's
No, it's a Man at
Arms.
Arms. Day.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh,
wow.
here we go.
The
They're
final wave for Masters of the WWE
The
has been
end.
announced.
Yep.
Which I'm like,
Thank
thank
fucking
you.
God.
I am too, because I'm sick of collecting them. It'll be replaced by the new Superstars line.
In on Superstars. A honky tonk man is amazing.
I mean, I kind of want it.
I want honky tonk man.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
And I want Ric Flair so bad.
Is that NWO Hulk Hogan?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Better known as Hollywood Hogan.
Fuck.
Who's the magic guy?
Is that Papa Shango?
That's the
Who's
Magic
that?
Man. Now you see him, now you don't.
I can't tell.
I don't know.
That might be a character I'm not familiar with. Who the hell
This is
that?
real.
And I couldn't tell you who the top three for the last wave of the WWE is. Is that another Rey Mysterio?
I would buy that rubber infant baby dildo from that support group post the other day before I bought any one of those motherfuckers.
Wait, why is it in the form of like a meme though?
That's how they were gonna roll. That's how they advertise now.
I don't know who. What's his name supposed to be? Stratos up there.
Yeah,
Like what wrestler is it supposed to be?
They already did a Ray. It's Ray Mysterio.
Well, then they're
But
doing
they've done several of other characters.
Ray
too.
wears all kinds of different costumes.
But he was a Ray.
It's the Undertaker.
He was a Stratos mashup the first time. That's just a remake.
Yeah, they're just like, here's a different paint.
Well,
Give us your money, dummy.
Yeah, they're like last wave. Fuck it. I don't know who the dude on the left is either.
I'm gonna buy a Motu / wrestling figure that has an acoustic fucking guitar. You will buy anything.
Well, yeah, I know who Trap.
Oh, you said the dude on the left.
Let me ask you this. Though.
I don't know who what wrestler that is.
Can you please tell me?
Yeah, you don't
know. Fan base dumber than Motu.
I'll take no for $500.
He just said one. The stupid food one. Army ants.
Army ants.
Army
ants fans.
They don't really have a fan base though.
I think there's
a
like
reason why
dudes.
they haven't made the toys. They don't have a fan base.
Dudes.
Yeah.
Silverhawks are dumber than Motu. For sure.
I don't know.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
The answer is wrestling. Okay, I don't know how you didn't get it.
No, dude. It's gonna be super.
Should have just gave him the answer and had him.
Because it's the same fan base.
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
And now they combine them into. We're like, look, we're gonna give him another Rey Mysterio. We're just gonna change the color a little bit. It's gonna be the same exact thing.
Bray Wyatt in Mad Hatter. That's what I'm seeing from this.
Bret the Hitman Hart is also going to be in that.
Was that
Andre
Stone
wave.
Cold?
Yes, was Trapjaw.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm so excited. I didn't get a photo of this because I suck like Travis. They're actually doing it's an A-Team Golden Girls mashup. It's gonna be pretty.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Because dude, my nips just got hard from that. I don't.
Rose the face.
Oh, dude. Well, who would be
BA?
BA?
Blanche would be face.
There's a handicap sticker in
Dorothy
the A-Team
is
van
BA,
that
right?
they have.
Dorothy's totally BA.
Yeah.
Which one?
Sophia is Murdoch. She's freaking crazy.
Yeah,
Old
there you go.
dementia
Yep.
Bret Hitman Hart.
Yep. Best there is, the best there was, the best there ever
And
will
then
be.
China was the third character.
Really?
I believe.
Wow, they're doing China.
I think so.
Yeah, so was that guy in the video I saw.
Damn it. Is that it? Is that all I had? Yeah, there's your honky tonk man, only at Walmart. Oh, this is a different version of him too.
He fits right in.
Jesus Christ.
Honky tonk man.
Look at him.
If he's not wearing Crocs, I'm gonna be pissed.
He was pre-Crocs.
Best Intercontinental Champion we ever had.
So they basically have taken the Masters of the
Says
Universe, the Masters of the Universe out of these guys, and they're just going to use those molds now.
Ugh.
And the
I'm in. I'll buy every single damn one I get my hands on. I'm so stupid.
It's pretty dumb.
I don't even have a place for them. I'll just throw them in a pile.
Yeah, I think that's all I got, man. Unless you want to do some the announcement of Action Figure Adventure Season 2 there.
No, that's butt plugs.
Yeah. Okay.
It's my turn then.
Yeah, it's Travis's turn. Yay!
There's a picture. This is a figure. It's got its head cut off because he's that good.
That's not a little picture, bitches.
It's true. That's
but
true.
it's garbage Superman.
Oh, it's
so
Faker
good for you.
Superman. They're copying Motu, don't.
It's Terminator Superman. Get your shit right.
Supernator.
Fly with me if you want to live.
Mayfex did a few reveals.
Fly with me
if you want to live.
This is from the Death of Superman storyline, where there was a bunch of Supermans who then came in to fill the void, and this is one that was created,
and when all the Superman came in to fill the void, they all just gangbanged Lois Lane.
Yeah, when they killed
they all took their turn filling the void. Ew.
When they killed Superman, they didn't make a cartoon about Lois.
Did you see Lois in the fucking Cavill Superman? I'd watch a fucking movie about Lois all day, every day.
So, Mayfix does some amazing stuff. I have a few of their pieces. This is not a piece I am going to be buying, but I did think it looked like a really cool toy.
Wow, that's admirable of you.
Yeah, I can't wait for the ROU podcast to get their hands on this. This is so cool.
Next in that little Mayfix photos, Cody, which would be that one.
All right.
Now,
all right. I'm okay. I'm in.
Doing next.
All right.
The boys.
With the laser baby.
With the laser baby.
We're still on Mayfax?
This is Mayfex still, yep. Now, you can walk into Walmart right now, and there is a Starlight and a Homelander figure on the shelf.
Yeah, but I don't like them.
I didn't like the skull.
They're fat.
It's Mark McFarlane, isn't it?
I think is it McFarlane?
I think it's McFarlane. It's either McFarlane or NECA.
It might be.
I thought it was NECA.
It is kind of in that NECA area.
When NECA does like human faces, man, it can be hit or miss.
Yeah, I thought they looked
Homelander's
like
got
garbage.
like wide hips and short legs. He doesn't look good
He
at
looked
all.
weird.
Yeah.
He looked weird. You know what? Starlight I thought looked okay.
Starlight was better than Homelander.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
But this right here, that fucking looks like
bloody fucking diabolical.
Now we also will be paying $60+ I think for these.
I'm assuming Noir is not painted yet.
Yeah, it's just a concept. It'll be coming.
I'm so glad they finally gave Homelander a good figure. He's my hero.
Oh gosh.
Wait, what's this all about?
So this is the big reveal. And I want to say last night Cornboy dropped it.
Yeah, you see what the first comment was?
Nah.
You guys couldn't help me vote for the elves? Fucking stupid ass motherfuckers, man. You ever see that movie where there's a box, and if you hit the button on the box, somebody that you don't know randomly dies, but you get $1 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to box these motherfuckers. Like I won't even take the $1 million. I just want a button that just makes them cease to exist.
This is the Four Horsemen did their Evergreen Legion builders. They let us all vote. You got to vote for 2. They then gave us the top 5 vote getters, which was the Black Knight, the Skeleton Army Builder, Legion Army Builder, the Bronze Dwarf, who I never understood why they called bronze because he's black. I might not understand how colors work. And then a Legion Builder Goblin, which I'm super excited about, and the Templar Knight. And then they threw in an Orc, which made a lot of people happy. Yeah. But then they threw in what I would think is the masterpiece still of the line, and that is the Barbarian Army Builder. And prices, I want to say $55 on the Barbarian Army Builder. It's a deluxe set. All the other figures, I want to say they said $25.
I think you're close.
Yeah, right. It's right in that area, maybe 24. I can't remember for sure. This is something that is going to really be huge for the line. If you are able to just jump on right now, and it's not yet, but when this happens, if you're able to just jump on and buy these figures at any time, it's going to be huge. I don't know how they're going to be able to produce enough to do that, to be honest, because people will buy a lot of
I think
these.
what'll happen is the Horsemen will be like, we got the shipment coming in. There's no way anybody's going to buy all these. We got plenty to last us for a while. And then they're going to be like 10 minutes later, holy shit, that blew out.
Yeah. It's going to be bad.
We have to write a song for Chris Gowrich as well.
We do.
So
Pete's Parodies have a new section of the show.
No, but what we got to do is we need to get my wife to let us take a picture of her cleavage and have it be parodies. You know what I mean? And then when we do a song, we can put that up on the thing on the YouTube, you know?
Yeah. That's pretty brilliant.
Where's my foot?
Yeah, it's
those are
amazing.
amazeballs.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome, but we're super excited.
There's gonna be people that are going to just on payday jump on and grab a figure every payday.
I would if they're there.
You know what I mean?
It'll happen.
Yeah, $25, get one coming, throw it on the shelf.
Just crazy.
And what this is going to do is this is going to inject the third party market with another huge burst of life because everybody's going to want heads and weapons and accessories to mix and match, and it's going to be good stuff. Except for the elves.
Fuck the elves.
I just wanted the elves.
Yep, that's good. Now we got I'm sorry.
This is a screenshot, right?
Well, the good news is he was connected to Wi-Fi and his battery was fully charged at 7:22 this morning.
Who's that chick?
This is the Hell Witch figure, also from Coffin Comics. If you go online right now, they extended the pre-order for. This is just going to be just like the Lady Death figure, which I do have, and I thought was a nice figure. I didn't read the comic, so it doesn't do a lot for me, but I think it's a cool looking figure. There might be one more picture of her, Cody, that I think we probably should use because God, well, I'm so sorry.
Sorry enough to apologize, but not sorry enough to do better in the future.
So as you can see, she actually comes with the option of a bare chest.
Oh,
No, I don't see that.
it's blocked out.
I'm sorry.
If the picture was bigger, you could tell that, but I understand, Pete, why you can't, because Travis sucks.
Boom! Yeah, I did it.
Did you?
Where's my bare chest?
Or someone did. Did you do it?
I just sent him some pictures.
Jeez, Jeremy.
I still did it. I made it happen.
Shut up and show me the titties.
You're not gonna see them. They got a black square in front of them.
Yeah, they do. They are censored. I
Yeah,
sent
they're
him,
censored
I sent him a
online.
picture with the boobies, but yeah.
Yep. Tell me those are beautiful looking figures.
Well,
though.
you have the
They
one.
are.
I do have the one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little weird.
I liked her butt. No, these are cool. I love the chick with the wings. And
I would
shit.
say they're definitely a niche market. You know.
Yeah, they're for perverts.
It says naughty across there.
Oh damn!
You know what I'm
though.
talking about? I want that figure.
Yeah, oh yeah, buddy. I ordered some. So.
Yeah! And then he ordered a bunch of boob sets for all of his other figures. He's gonna have like titty out orcs and shit.
He's gonna hand me a handful of peep figures.
Yeah.
Can
Need
you put
to paint
this
nipples?
Can you put this torso on Sir Owain?
Make sure you paint the nipples. I want a big tittied elf. I agree with that guy.
Cody,
now.
are you in on that, buddy?
Yeah.
That's a back of the toilet figure.
You put Tila's head on that. Take those wings off. Now you in on Tila?
No.
Tila doesn't get naked.
Yeah, Tila doesn't get naked.
All right. We gotta save this front for butt plugs. Yep. Nope. That piggy. That pig.
Up.
That pig.
Up one.
This is a toy field.
This is for Pete.
amazing. So freaking good.
It's for Pete, but
It is Pete.
the best line on this.
It is Pete.
Even Steven Bushotee's dick is a Hasbro
Oh.
Paul Scott exclusive.
Because of the hog
There's the
comment.
hog.
Just rooting around, baby.
Thank you, Will White. That was beautiful.
Billy Beige.
Regardless, this figure though, I get it. Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's super well done. It looks just like it.
Just
so
like it.
you can't complain.
That is a figure I would want on one of my rando shelves, just because you're like, what the hell is that thing?
I just want to know where his junk is.
What junk?
I mean, he's got to have junk, right? Or at least a butthole.
Ask Steve.
My junk.
It's like if, like how does Pac-Man work?
My junk don't have junk.
Are you sure? Do I have like maybe a skin tag?
Maybe I'm
or
so
something?
masculine I got a dick growing off my dick.
And neither one of them gets used.
I can't even explain the image I just got in my head because it's fucked.
My balls have balls. Look at the pair of nuts on those balls.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna pass out.
Okay. All right, Rodriguez, where's our t-shirt? Right? Look at the nuts on those balls.
Look at Pete. I got him good.
You got me so good. I'm so happy for you. I was this close to cutting your throat because you were so terrible, and you got me back.
All right, let's jump back to Mythics real quick. Yeah, that one. Sorry.
This one?
Yep.
That's the one you wanted to wait for.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I think we're ready to move to butt plugs.
Cody didn't even smile at that joke. Do you hear him? He's like, this one?
He's like, whatever. This one.
I think we're ready for butt plugs. Are we ready?
I'm ready for a butt plug.
Cody, that is so freaking fun, dude. Ugh. All right, so here comes a big one, and we definitely will have more information coming soon. But it begins Mythic Legions Tactics, War of the Interblade. I get a lot of people who have asked, like I'm supposed to know everything, but We already did a Kickstarter. Why is there another Kickstarter? The first Kickstarter was pretty much exclusive to Mythic Legion fans. This Kickstarter is going to get broadly advertised into the gaming world, and that's pretty much how I'm understanding this whole process. So it begins soon. Mythic Legion's Tactics, War of the Aether Blade, Kickstarter starting July 29th. So right around the corner here.
Yeah.
And I've had people say, is there going to be more reveals, different figures? I think there's going to be the same figures are going to be offered again, just in different packaging, the Forge Founder packaging, that kind of stuff. So it's just another chance to kind of spread the word and get some more people on the Mythic Legion bandwagon. And with the announcement of the Evergreen figures, I think it's perfect timing. So
I think Mythic Legion's the toy line and the guys over at Four Horsemen are taking the proper steps to really bring this line into the next level.
And excited to see that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, super fun. All right, next for butt plugs. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else in there, but I do have this. Do you guys have any butt plugs you want to throw out?
Season 2 for Action Figure Adventure was announced.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
Got some of your art out there, right?
Yep, got my art on there. I sent that to Cody too. If you want to pull it out there, Sonny boy.
Oh, fun.
There's 2 different versions. There's his version here. That's the actual poster. I'm not sure if that'll be the DVD cover or whatever, but it's just a little grainy because I pulled it right off Facebook. But of course,
this.
Huh?
You drew this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's based,
all of it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, I did that G. See the G in figure?
Yeah,
everything else is someone else.
Well, I thought maybe he just ABF'd it and it was a fly, and then he just kind of traced it and then changed the jawline and did it.
Jeremy, the toys look freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, dude. You are special.
Thank you so much. There was my original.
It's Hagnon, dude.
Yeah, it's Hagnon.
Yeah.
Yep. And Brave Star and Luke
Slash
and Faker
Slash
and
from Guns N' Roses
and Black Star.
3 of my favorite toys that I played with as kids are up there.
And that's the only Mythic Legions I have.
Nice.
There you go. And I don't have him, so that's upsetting. But yeah, of course, based on the cover or the poster art for Ninja Turtles 1990 movie. That's what Rob asked for, and that's what Rob gets. So,
dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. The guy's doing wonderful things in the toy world. So.
He is. Love him.
In the documentary world, shit.
Why did you not make the lights in the windows spell something? Like AFA or something.
I should have.
Just a little constructive criticism. No big deal.
Penis.
Yeah. Should have wrote wiener.
Oh, can I tell you guys a quick little story?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's kind of how we roll. The other day.
Don't need to ask in this room.
The other day at work, we ran into a individual. She had a word tattooed on her arm. P-E-N, but the I was a little penis.
Oh.
S.
Wow. She had that tattooed.
Tattoos
on
I
her
regret
arm.
for 100, Alex.
On her forearm.
Bet you she interviews well.
The girls that Travis dated for 300 hours.
There you go. Right on her arm.
It's girls after Travis broke up with them after the first date or two. And where are they now?
Why? Did you ask her about it? How do you not ask?
How do we get her on the
that?
show?
That's a conversation piece.
I need to know.
I took care of a guy who had a penis with devil wings on the inside of his thigh, and I asked him about it because that's the right thing to do.
I
Did
know.
his balls have balls?
Yeah, he said my buddy was supposed to do one with angel wings, like a dude thing, and then he chickened out. And I'm like, so you just have a penis with devil wings? Yup. Well done. Ironically enough, and you're gonna not.
And it had angel wings.
Yeah. You're not gonna believe this, Travis, but I saw it. I caught a glimpse of it through the rip in his flannel pajama pants. So, just putting that out there. Did it himself, by the way. So,
the tattoo or the rip?
Yep. I'm assuming both, but the tattoo for sure.
The only thing dumber than the friggin' penis spelled on your arm is a yin yang between your shoulder blades.
Penis tattoo, penis target. What's the difference? You know.
That's all the butt plugs I got.
All right, I got a good one. This one is from Handsome Comics, Pennsylvania.
Anybody we know? Sounds familiar. Oh.
There's a letter. And it states,
"Hey guys, thank you so much for the Patreon prize pack of Toy Biz figures. Hopefully he's okay with me reading this. I want to return the favor and send over some t-shirts and extra goodies as a thank you for putting out great content week in and week out. The t-shirts are from my online comic shop, Handsome Comics. And I included a few extra books too. Sells comics. Travis, Savage Avengers #1. Awesome. Oh my God, especially because I haven't read it. Jeremy and Lord Daddy Bushotee.
Oh, yeah.
Motu Revelations tie-in comic issue 1 covers A and B.
Ooh, nice.
Pete.
I didn't get that yet, so hey.
Yeah, me either. That's great.
Yeah.
Pete, Murder Hobo #1.
Murder Hobo is a D&D term for when your character wants to just kill people because then you can loot their gold.
Oh, okay.
So, it may be a tie into that, but I mean, that's what a Murder Hobo is.
Good to know.
I don't want to break my arm jerking you guys off, but I love what you're doing, and thanks for building the community.
Hey, I'll send you a splint for that broken arm. Jack away, buddy.
Just lay your arm on the table and I'll rub it.
He said
I'll rub against it.
Right.
I will see you all at Legion's Con.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Steve is like, I will rub my nuts and balls on you.
I'll rub my nuts balls on you.
I'll find my...
I'm going to make you suck my dick's dick.
Want to find all the nuts on my balls?
Look at the nuts on those balls. The art for that's going to be amazing. Because there needs to be, and so like on the two balls, there needs to be a nutsack off each ball. You know what I mean? It's going to be awesome.
P.S. I threw in my #StayHandsome card with my site if you want to check it out. And if you like it and need a filler for butt plugs, here's a code for 40% off back issue comics, cards, and graphic novels through the end of August for the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me listeners.
Yeah!
Whoa, nice.
My wife is handsome.
Oh,
nice.
My wife is handsome.
All right, my wife is handsome.
Yep, and I don't know if it has to be, but in this, the M, the W, the I, and the H are capitalized, but I doubt that's the way it works. But my wife is handsome.
Nice.
Yeah. So, there we go. Let's get into the box.
Yeah.
Woot, woot. Here is the box of comics, which we will definitely get into.
I can't wait.
Also included.
If you need to open anything, we got these new knives.
Yeah,
from
look at
Dominic
that.
Espinoza.
Courtesy of a POTU listener.
Did you struggle to open the box that those were in? Because that would be hilarious.
Well,
if only we would have had
I
these.
opened them at home, so.
Thank you.
What does that say?
Handsome Comics.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Collecting never looked this good.
Awesome, man.
That's
Thank
very
you.
cool. Well,
I'll wear it with pride. Pete's open.
Yeah, he's open.
we're gonna put it
Travis.
on. Do it right.
Are we open?
I'm not gonna look at Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that beast. Son of a bitch. Boy, you got a hairy back.
I do have a hairy back. My wife hates it.
Well, why don't she take care of it?
All right.
Sexy.
Rocking it. Handsome
You got-
Comics
you got
on a
a little-
non-handsome guy.
Tag.
A little Waddy.
Sexy.
Whoop whoop.
Look
Yeah,
at
they
you
didn't
guys.
send 5 shirts. This is going to be the last advertisement for them.
Their business dropped dramatically, and the only deals they got were people with the cheap 40% off.
Look at that.
Thank you
Trav.
so much, man. We greatly appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
What size is that shirt, Trav?
Extra large.
You fit into that pretty good, you little bitch.
Yeah, I know there's room to spare and
Yeah,
shit.
mine's an XL.
Yeah.
Plus XL,
Times
plus XL,
3.
plus XL.
So awesome, and I think that probably wraps up butt plugs on mine. Thanks a lot, Tom, and hopefully we'll get some people over to your site to buy some comics at 40% off. I'm going to be there for sure. All right, That moves us into.
Thanks, UPS guy.
We're at 2 hours now.
Let's do thanks UPS guy quick, and then we'll do toy drama. How's that sound?
Well, you already got toy drama.
Cody got
Let's
it.
do toy
Cody
drama.
got
But
it.
he already did thanks UPS guy.
But we got the graphic.
And then he
for,
quick slipped it. He
we got the graphic for toy drama. Let's do toy drama.
Let's do toy drama real quick.
Okay, fine.
All right. I did send.
Half the people on the cabal are bitches. People bitching about scalpers are dumb. Thanks, UPS guy.
Cody, I did a couple of those pictures I sent you are going to be toy drama. And I just want to see them real quick to see which one.
Who's laying on the floor? Is that somebody laying on the floor?
It is.
That's Kyle. Yeah, can you open either one of those right there?
Which one?
Either one of those. Oh yeah, let's go back. There's a bigger picture of that. The first one. Yep, up. Nope, sorry. That's a good one.
Kyle.
Nope. Yes.
Up. That's nope.
So working on it. So close. See that little picture? There's a big picture of that. Up. Left. One more. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry again.
Wow.
Screenshot here. I had this sent to me for toy drama, but it actually, I would say, is not toy drama. I'd say this is something that we might want to look into. And this, Curtis sent this to me, and he had a great name for it. And I think it was maybe Toy Night. Nice. No, we'll figure something out. Pete will. Javier Mendoza asked a question, and Masters. Yeah. Javier Mendoza asked a question, and Master of the Universe fans. I know this is going to be tough, but does anyone have an extra pawn piece for the top of the castle? Had this shipped and it arrived broken. So this is a Classics Grayskull.
Yep.
I mean, realistically, the dude might have paid $500 for this.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And it arrives with the pawn piece broken on the top.
Gotcha.
All right, now, Cody, those other ones, chats. And once again, sorry, of course, for how this shows up. But Craig Potter says, is this for Classics? Yes. You're not going to believe this. Mine came with an extra one when I got it 5 years ago.
That's fucking sweet.
Wow.
How fucking ironic. Now, hopefully this doesn't get...
Now, I wish that was the end of it.
Can
you believe that mine came with an extra one? And then nothing.
Right.
And know what it is?
I'm going to put it back on the shelf.
The next 47 people bitch about not getting an extra.
Yeah. I didn't get an extra.
Be like Justin when I asked him if he had something for sale. He's like, I got one. Okay, how much you want for it? Well, I only got one. It's for me.
So Craig Potter came up big here, and he hooked him up with that pawn piece.
That's awesome.
I think that's amazing.
Hopefully that doesn't get damaged in the mail.
How shitty would
That
that be?
would be so funny.
He sends it in a bubble mailer.
Or he fucking videos it, smashing it, and sending it to him.
No, what's even better is he sends it out to the guy. A week later, kid breaks his. He emails against him, and I need that back.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
No, it's nice to have a heartwarming little tale. Good for you guys.
I thought it was awesome.
Two people scratching each other's backs and tickling each other's buttholes.
That was toy news that I missed. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We already did that.
There's next week. Then also for toy drama, a new group was created.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure was.
It was Billy Beige, huh? That's who did it, right?
I don't know. Was it Billy Beige?
Billy was one of the guys for sure.
He was a co-conspirator.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say Billy is the admin.
I know Derek is an admin as well. So
Derek should never be an admin.
I know.
I mean, that is like
he's not going to be able to even.
Derek shouldn't be allowed to admin his personal page.
It should all be
ABF awareness group.
It freaked me out because I saw that. I'm like, wait, ABF is in that group now?
Do I show this?
I should invite him to it.
I think you could show this. Yeah, I would say that.
Well, we're doing it anyway.
We're talking about it, so.
This could be fucked. Who's the cunt?
So this is a ABF awareness group. Currently, it looks like there's 34 members. So yeah, going strong. Really spreading the word. Wow, guys.
Yeah.
I don't.
Be prepared. One of the questions is to get in is what does ABF stand for? And I really want people, we need to get in there and say, hey, will you please post what you put it stood for? Because there's some gems in there. I guarantee you there's some gems.
Oh, yeah. I put like 4 different things. I hope that they took screenshots. I don't remember any of them.
I will say, personally, this is not the kind of thing I would probably do.
Create the group? Or be a part of the group? Or
promote I'm a part
the
of it because
group?
I'm a follower, for sure.
Somehow I'm a part of it.
I would say create the group.
Oh, I was going to say, because you don't have a problem promoting it or being a part of it.
No, I just wouldn't go to the level to create it.
I mean, he doesn't have good phone signal to create this stuff up on the fence that he's riding. So,
if I move over one side to the other, it gets a little better. But
it's a private group, so he obviously won't see it.
Yeah, we're not going to share a bunch of stuff with you from it. But
he was invited to it.
He should be.
This is an awareness group for a guy that some people in our circles definitely believe is a little shady. So
yeah.
Look at that fucking.
Do you want to explain more or no?
I don't really think so.
Nope. If you know, you know.
And guess what? If you want a little bit more explanation, you can go back and watch some of these great YouTube videos that have been uploaded.
Oh yeah.
My wife's gonna kill me. YouTube channel.
There's been little snippets being put up, little highlights episodes,
and there's gonna be a lot more cool stuff headed that way.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Not from me.
No, not at all. You'll take screenshots of it though,
and then send them to Cody and ask Cody to put them up.
Is that all the toy drama you have?
That is all the toy drama I have.
I have a little bit.
Oh yes.
And this actually involves Matthew Rodriguez.
No.
So I thought it was pretty fun. And actually, Legends of Grayskull podcast. The Dooch and Sean Scavarna.
Nice.
Yeah,
Somebody
really
posted
Matt Dooch.
that douche bag. Jason Torrance posts. While the critics' reviews have all been high, the audience score is ridiculously low. This is referring to Revelation. While not perfect, the show does not deserve only a 28% approval rating. We need some positive reviews to counteract the people who just want to be negative. So trying to get some better scores there on Rotten Tomatoes. Shane Knight says, but would that be called review bombing? Sorry, people. Can't accept that this might not be as good as people thought. It fully deserves everything it gets. If you lie to the fans, this is what you get, plain and simple. Which Jason says, Shane, I don't think it's so much review bombing as much as it's a review correction. If only the people who are negative post, it's not an accurate representation of the fan base. I understand the criticisms, but I still think the overall reaction of the fan base has been positive. The 28% approval is not an accurate representation. Shane Knight comes back with, it's not accurate because it's true. Sounds like some Last Jedi talk. Sorry, but it deserves what it's getting. And he says, so what you're telling me is it's okay to cook the books as long as it's positive. Sorry, but Kevin Smith did this to himself, and the fans are voicing their disgust. It deserves what it gets fully. That was capitalized.
That doesn't make sense.
Jason says, Shane, I disagree that it's cooking the books, encouraging people who like the series to rate it so that it just isn't the negative people rating the series isn't cooking the books. I didn't tell people to lie or create fake accounts to skew the numbers. I just encourage people who like the series to speak up as well. Shane says, it's been out for over 24 hours now. They have the right, just like anyone, to do so. This guy's not getting it. There are more people hating on it on Rotten Tomatoes than liking it. Sorry, but it's called reality. Jason says, to be... What?
He's not sure what reality is.
No.
I don't think.
Jason says, just to be clear, I do not think that people who don't like it should be silenced. If that's the impression I gave, I'm sorry. So Jason's being pretty cool here. All I was trying to say is that the 28% approval rating does not match what I've seen from the fandom. If you've ever worked in customer service, you know that negative people are more likely to post reviews than positive people.
And this guy does, because he works at a gas station, I think.
Encouraging people who like the series to speak up as well does not prevent other people from speaking. If only the negative people review the show, it isn't reality. Shane says, there are positive reviews on there too. You're just mad that there are more negative reviews. Oh, it could be because, maybe because it's not as good as people thought though, right? this is The Last Jedi all over again. And same people said the same shit then. Maybe it's just crap. So this guy's repeating himself. He says, I've seen many people who have said they didn't like it who were disappointed. And we're just going to skip ahead to Matthew Rodriguez, who jumps in and says, Jason, don't try to explain things to a person who doesn't understand things. You will hurt yourself. Shane says, aw, that really hurt. Are you going to hit me with the ists and the isms and say I'm this and that? How about people just admit maybe it's not that good? Matt. Shane, having a lion as a profile picture, but the personality of a house cat isn't a good look. But people in here will be nice because it's always a good thing being nice to that kid. Yo, bro, you don't even know me, so please don't try. And it's called because I'm a Leo there, genius.
No, I'm surprised this guy's into horoscopes. I never would have thought that.
Matt says the only real bait and switch around here is your profile picture. Shane says, oh, you're so cute. I thought you wanted to discuss Rotten Tomatoes, but you just want to attack people. That's good. I'll bet you like The Last Jedi, too. Same stuff there, brain dead fans say. Is this the person you in your profile? Oh, with you in your profile, you woman or you sister? See, I could do the same, but yet you talk about me being a child. Wow, you're real mature. What a joke.
What is the name of this person that's posting this?
Shane Knight.
Where did you ever come up with that fake name, Steven?
As much as I don't agree with Shane Knight, I feel sorry
Steve
for
Lord
him.
is Shane Knight.
I feel sorry for him having to deal with Rodriguez.
Matthew Rodriguez comes back with LMAO. How cats get milk brought to them, huh? Do some research. Lions are not interested in the thoughts of lambs.
What's Maddie? This guy is spending. Matt will waste this guy's life.
Yeah.
Because Matt will just say shit that doesn't make sense, and this guy won't let it go.
Matt gave me the best back rub last night, so I'm giving Matt a free pass.
Shane doesn't seem like the
Yeah,
brightest
he does do
guy,
that well.
so he says, if you want to discuss Rotten Tomatoes, we can, but if not, take you and your sister and go back to kindergarten. Lions eat lambs for breakfast, and your sister lamb, too.
Look what this conversation is reduced to.
I don't think there's lambs in natural habitats where there's lions.
I'll be honest, until I zoomed in on your profile, I thought you guys were an LGBTQ couple because you don't look real manly.
Well, that's true.
Not trying to be mean, just calling it as I see it.
Well, I got to back him up on that one. I mean, he's got a valid point.
I just totally changed my opinion of this guy. So
Steve's like, I got to back that guy up on that one.
Matt says, Rotten Tomatoes, have you seen this guy Shane's face? No wonder he doesn't keep it as his profile picture. Sweet Jesus, only a mother could love that. I stand corrected, Shane. Please, always keep random images as your profile picture. Please, for the sake of Dooch's fan base. Which Dooch is trying to be like, hey guys, can we be cool?
Hey guys, be cool. Friendly podcast here.
Shane goes, aw, trust me, if you see your face, you're too close. Kind of like when a lion kills the prey, doesn't get to see what happens either.
Okay, so I don't know who this other guy is, but Matthew's my friend.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned for him wasting his life.
Having these kind of arguments?
Yes.
Listen, his family is on vacation right now or camping. He's got nothing but free time. He said, are you done with the childish insults there, inbred?
Ooh.
Matt says, I bet you're soft too, like a doughboy. Mad you can't do 5 pull-ups, but fictional character Tila can.
Oh my god, now he's going after for being fat.
This is my favorite part, though. Shane says, but yet your sister probably holds your wiener when you pee.
This is the kind of argument you would get from Motu fans, by the way.
This is exactly what's going on in all these groups.
Jeez, oh, Christ. This is crazy.
How do you spell Shane Knight?
Oh, jeez.
Shane
STEVEBU.
It's Shane, SHANE, and Knight is KNIGHT. And I'll just finish it with what the last thing Shane said before the comments got deleted. He says, tell your sister I feel bad for her to have to be in the same room as someone like you. I'll bet she cries herself to sleep every night.
Go back to West Virginia. Inbreeding is accepted there.
So wait a minute, is he saying that Rachel's Matt's sister?
Yes.
Yeah. And she holds his wiener when he pees.
Now that is possible.
That would
because she makes him sit.
He does. I have heard him get up from the dinner table and say, "Rachel, I gotta go pee pee," and she runs off with him.
So this is Shane Knight here, the lion head.
Yeah, yep, that's him. Single.
Yep, single. That's weird. Former Lil Pissy, a United States Navy. That explains a lot. So.
In the Navy.
And this was Curtis Ackerman just sent me this from Jeremy Gerard. It says, from the release, be sure to tune into Mythic Conversations on YouTube on Wednesday the 28th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for a sneak peek of the exclusive figures and more information about this campaign.
Yeah, totally forgot that.
Thanks, Kurt.
Sorry for that horrible butt plug.
Shane wants to challenge everybody to repost the American flag because he wants to see all American flags in his timeline. 'Cause he's American.
This says a lot. Oh, my God. But I thought that was fun, and it was happening over in Legends of Grayskull, so.
I love it.
So good.
We got some people that want to join the support group real quick.
Okay.
Hey.
Can we skip this?
No, I know you want to skip it. I know you want to skip it.
So, Travis.
You're going to want to skip it. These ones
Travis.
These are really good ones, too.
Yeah, I bet.
Why
I like all of you guys, but geez, Travis is so boring. I think I feel just like him.
He's a good guy. Look at him. He's warning people about this fucking scammer. He's Christian. According to that post.
All right. Heath Stidham. Heath said he wants to join. He is from Brownsboro. Wherever that is. His favorite host, Travis.
Because Travis is the one that collects the things.
The fucking thing, yeah. He didn't know when Travis wrote him back, so you got to pick me to get in. Oh, my God.
It's close as I was worded, but not quite. Michael Corbett. Travis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Put a shirt on.
That was his vote for you to put a shirt on?
Yeah, that was his vote.
God. If I'd have known being mediocre was so popular.
It's a hit, dude.
It's not too late
Everybody
to change.
loves you when you don't say anything controversial.
No,
It's not too late to change.
Have
We
you
can all
ever
grow.
met somebody who doesn't like vanilla ice cream? There you go.
All I know is I can see why these people voted for Travis, but I can also see why they wouldn't.
Vanilla flavoring comes from the anal glands of beavers.
We could all pick.
Just thought I'd drop that knowledge on you.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm done. Google it. Go for it.
Mark Anderson. I enjoy listening to all of you and hate to pick one. I purchased a Mythic Legions figure from Travis at Kane County, and he turned me on to Legions Cast, which then led me to My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me. So I am partial to Travis.
Yeah, everybody is.
However, Steve does make me laugh the most. So a tie? Question mark.
The FDA regards Castoreum as a natural flavoring. Just in time for holiday cookie season, we've discovered that the vanilla flavoring in your baked goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Beaver butts secrete a goo called Castoreum, which the animals use to mark their territory.
And somebody went, ooh. That tastes kind of like vanilla.
This coffee would be so much better if the monkeys ate the beans first and then shit them out. We are weird. What was on that last one?
I don't know.
It was either Pete or Steve.
No, it was me,
Travis or Steve,
me or Steve, and he called it a tie.
So it goes to Pete.
Ryan L. Pants. His favorite host, Pete.
I've never been so happy to hear a vote for Pete.
Loves Mezco 112. You were just in on the last one. Why?
That sounds like a fake name.
Why are you being? Yeah,
but
the episode of when Jesse and Rebecca are
it?
writing down the list of previous girlfriends and boyfriends, and she's like, Jared Couchman,
Yes.
Larry Couchman.
Jim Meal. This is an interesting one. Muskegon, Michigan.
Okay.
Oh.
So this guy's last name's Meal. If he doesn't pick me as the fat one, I'm gonna be pissed.
Travis. I think But it might be Pete or Steve. No, definitely Travis.
Has he ever handed us his phone so we could actually read these? I mean, he's not good off the cuff.
I delete him real quick.
Is he crazy like a fox?
I don't blame you.
It is so weird that all these people.
You know what I love about this? For one, if we restarted this in the beginning, this would look much different because Jeremy is going to have a lot of votes. You two are the only two that care about this. I care less about this.
I don't care.
I don't care either. I just don't want you to win.
They don't care.
What makes you think I'd care?
They don't care.
It just makes me mad.
I honestly couldn't care less about it. I just wish people would be more honest. Our fucking
you have more?
filled with liars.
That's all I got.
I also got another message that said, "Don't forget the Patreon caption contest."
I was saving that till the end.
Okay,
but I do think that's a good
Who's
one.
reminding us?
Curtis, man, he's jumping on this. He's like, "Hey, idiots!"
That one,
Since Jeremy's the only one that reads his phone.
I got that one set aside because with all the Matthew Rodriguez talk,
Okay,
and there was some really good captions on it. So,
okay.
But so let's do toys. Then we'll get to that. I see some Z's happening here. So.
Oh no, I'm wide awake.
Yeah, you and me, we're in this.
I'm
buddy.
excited.
We're in this.
Steve.
We talked about the Revelations figures, and I got the Revelations figures, which was awesome for my birthday. But I guess since you guys have seen them, I'll bring the one thing I got that people haven't seen unless you've been watching this, and that is a bowling pin.
Don't you love how Steve sets up like? Well, I guess if you've heard. I mean,
I got some figures. I'm not gonna bring the figures in. I'm gonna. Like, every time it's his turn to talk, he becomes Shatner. I guess I'll talk about my bowling pin from Brunswick in Muskegon, Michigan.
Steve, I love how you tell stories.
Oh, thanks. Sounds like it.
Yeah, like old people fuck, nice and slow.
This is a custom painted bowling pin given to me by my best friend in the world, Jeremy DeWitt. The only one who loves me.
With all my heart.
The only one you actually invited to your birthday party.
That's true. This is exactly what I said it is. It's a bowling pin painted by Jeremy, and it's Fisto. It's hilarious. It's well done. It's beautiful. And I can't wait to
put it in my butt.
to have it. Yeah, it's going to take some stretching, but it's amazing. Turn it around. Show them all the lines you did on the back that are just. I mean, it's beautifully well done. It's built like Travis, so it kind of reminds me of Travis.
Really? Oh my God! It looks like Travis.
I should make one of each of us.
Oh, Jeremy. Don't tease.
Oh.
I got a few left. They were throwing some out, and so I took them home, and this is what came out of it. Steve says one day, you should paint some figures or characters on. I went, oh shit.
Did I say that?
You did,
I
because I told you I had them in my back seat or in the back of my van.
I remember you saying that, but I don't remember. Okay. Anyway.
Yep. So there you
I
go.
love it, Jeremy, and you did a fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.
It's amazing. Some of my most crazy, weird, and fun pieces are all Jeremy customs.
That's all I could do for you because you have everything. So I have to give you weird shit. Like, well, that's what you get.
It's beautiful. And once again, it's a great example of Jeremy just being a freaking rock star.
Yeah, something like that.
Not anymore. She's quitting.
Yeah, I have to start rock starring all over you guys. So.
Oh, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Though. Oh yeah.
Pete's Paradise.
I get to be the backup for that. Zing.
Yeah, buddy.
I've made it. Who else has stuff?
I have some stuff.
Okay.
A lot.
All right.
You want to go first? You want me to?
Go for it.
Look at this.
I did have these last week. I had to bounce out here before we got to really get into it. These are the movie versions of Snake Eyes
and Cobra Ninja.
Storm Shadow. Have you seen these in hand?
No.
Okay. So I talked with Hobby Lobby. He opened up. I think he opened up the Storm Shadow, and he's not a huge fan of the color choice, of course. And that's we kind of want white.
Storm Shadow. Yeah, I guess it is sort of like a not white.
Not white.
Yeah.
You try to fight ninjas wearing white and keep it nice, bitch.
Very true.
I never thought I'd ever be getting a Snake Eyes figure that comes with an unhelmeted head.
Understandable.
That's stupid.
Now that's where we're at in today's world, dude. I do think it makes.
Well, that's super funny because everybody wanted his outfit to be white and didn't do it, and everybody wanted Snake Eyes to be white and they didn't do it.
Heyo.
I think that in today's world, you have to make the characters more relatable, and having him without a helmet is what does that.
That's what people need because they're stupid.
I'm not
when
going to
we were
disagree
kids,
with
we
that.
had imaginations. Now, I can't relate until I can make eye contact.
No, don't get me wrong. A kid is still going to love Snake Eyes in this, but I think they're trying to get him with the head. They're trying to get more people.
Why would you
than
ever
just kids.
take the most mysterious figure in the freaking line and make him not mysterious?
I think so. He's more popular.
I guess people have to stay for our review of the movie.
Coming up at the end.
But Pete, you got any opinions on these or?
Yeah, these orcs are going down on each other. Look at this. He's hitting from behind. Right here.
The figures look
Good job
good.
of this, Cody. I know. I'm sorry.
The figures look good.
Yeah. God, why can I never understand how to move them so they're on camera? Like every time Cody will be trying to zoom in, I'm like,
I don't know what to do with my hands. Just put your hands out at your side, Ricky.
it's like I'm so stupid.
Can I see him?
Yep. Hobby Lobby shows up.
Cody, can you get a shot of these figures for me?
Hobby Lobby showed up at my house the other day with this beautiful little monster that he created, and it literally is supposed to be a dead C-3PO.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That is
He
fun.
looks all like corroded and.
I wonder what motivated him to do that. Because you said you hate C-3PO?
I actually think he, well, I think he had some cheap C-3POs.
He's just like, hey, look, take this. I was thinking of you.
Well, we're not quite to that level yet because I really wanted it bad, but then I was like, dude, I should just sell this for you on the website. So I'm going to put that on the website.
Oh, okay.
I like how Cody's thinking, you're going to put it on the website. And I loved it because I thought, how cool would this be? Like one of those sitting on your shelf, and all of a sudden there's just depowered C-3PO, and this is the only way I will have a C-3PO on my shelf. Dead. How do you feel about the color?
I like my
there?
terrorists, my rapists, and my C-3POs all the same. Dead.
I think it looks great.
I think it's fun.
I thought it was really fun too.
It's amazing how you can just throw some paint on something and completely changes it.
Yeah, and just gives it, and he did a little, I should say a little bit more, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but C-3PO was missing an eye.
Yeah, I did notice.
Yep.
Can't get it by me.
You are quite the detective.
Sneak that stuff by me.
Man, has anybody checked on him? Like, dude's sitting at home drilling out eye holes in figures. And we should make sure he's all right.
Add that to the wall.
Hell yes, I can.
Yep.
With gladness. That's not a word.
Yeah, I was pretty excited with that, and this is what I love about this. I mean, right here, just in our friend group. I mean, this is beautiful. Like I told Jeremy, dude, you can sell those easy. If you painted a bunch of these up, you went to a show, put them on a table, gone. And that's the same thing with Hobby Lobby. You guys just A-game, man. A-game. All right, going to spread a little bit of love as well. Hobby Lobby painted some heads up. I was able to get a few of them. This is one of them. This is, Steven, will you refresh my name on them?
Painmonger.
Painmonger.
Will you refresh my name on the brain?
Do you have one of those for me, too?
What have you?
From you?
Yeah, painted by me.
Not that you've put in my hand yet.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I can't remember that last box if there was one in there.
I will have to double check that, I guess.
I don't know, but anyways, it's great. I mean, it's Hobby Lobby. What do you want to say? You know, it's great.
It's face on that Fisto.
It's Hobby Lobby.
Face on Fisto. Yeah. I love it. I really do.
Wolfgang Customs. This part will be available for order soon. Painted. Is that my understanding, Steven? Painted is not.
I don't think it's been offered painted yet.
Yes, you've been able to buy this unpainted.
Yep.
Which the level of detail in this head just absolutely floors me.
That's Emil. Emil kicks ass.
Yeah, Emil's
I mean, I don't know how he's going to be with one arm now, but.
Then I also got this one, Cody. This is one that has not. Has this been offered painted yet,
No,
or
I don't know if it's been offered at all.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's fun.
Wolfgang Customs. Is this all? Emily, or were you? Did you have
this
a little
is
piece?
all Emily. This is something he was working on before we even met.
Oh, really?
But we did bring him into God's Fire. That is a character called Sir Jeramore.
Yeah, and he's becoming
Did you say
possessed.
Jeramore?
Yes. But I know what you're thinking, but it was kind of an homage to Gerard.
Son of a bitch.
He is Jeramore.
Do you know what my name was for our custom Masters characters we made a few years ago?
Was it Jeramore?
There was Jeramore and Niplor. Yeah, I just want to say that.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, because those fit in the same.
Where's my
perfectly.
fucking money, bitches?
You must have planted that.
Not only that, how is it that Niplor has become this thing that has gone on for but
because it's
Jeramore,
way better than what I.
Because Jeramore refuses to take his shirt off and doesn't ever do anything socially.
Mm-hmm.
Where Niplor's got them all hanging out. Look at me go.
Also, I want to do. I know that butt plugs is over, but I gotta give. If you guys want to go see, I don't know if you've done this yet. If you go to God's Fire, God'sFireSeries.com, Emil, when he was, it must have been just before he cut his arm off, he went in there and actually verbally recorded all of the bios that we've made for these characters, and they're actually really, really good. Like when you hear Emil read them, he does a very good job. His cadence is good. Everything's cool. So if you don't want to read my crummy bios, you can have them read to you by Emil in his Swedish accent.
Why do you call him
awesome.
crummy? Not crummy.
Well, because the time I tried to read you guys one, you guys just ripped on it so much I wanted to cry. So
Well, I think that one. Remember the wording was.
And it didn't help that it was 9 pages long.
it was missing. It was missing parts.
So then it came off kind of weird.
I know.
Yeah, but
it
which
still
was great
hurt.
on the podcast. I mean, I know it was bad on your psyche, but
I know no one cares.
I got another dwarf head.
Emil's listening.
Mullet man.
I do love dwarfs. I believe this is my action figure customs Matt O'Toole. Hobby Lobby painted that one up for me. Kind of reminds me of somebody in the room.
Cody.
Do your hair like that, Jeremy. Shave.
Yeah.
Shave that sides off.
Slick
like
it back.
That? Oh yeah.
All right, I will.
No, you won't.
No, not at all.
I love this one. It's just it's got character.
That's gonna be like Ron Twining, is what it's gonna be like.
That is gonna be Twining. He's working his way there for sure.
Only guy I know that went to my wife and handed a picture of a Viking and said, "I want my hair cut like this." I love it. It's gonna look so rad on him, dude.
And last but not least, I have these beast heads from Collector Shelf, and this guy is a freak when it comes to sculpting. And in my opinion, his heads make your Marvel Legends or whatever you choose to put them on really pop. And obviously, too, Hobby Lobby with the paint made a world of a difference as well. But I plan on putting these on my, one of them at least, on my Hasbro Beast from the Marvel Legends line.
Damn.
That's pretty fucking wicked, man.
That is beauteous.
And Steve also helped, between Hobby Lobby and Steve, they helped turn me on to this guy because of he did a He-Man head that was amazing.
The flowing hair one.
The flowing hair one, yeah. And now
he's got another one that's even better, I think.
Yeah, that's the one you bought in front of me and didn't get to when I was right here and just could have gave you money. But
yeah. Right.
I remember it too.
At least our wives
no
do
hard
with
feelings
toys.
though.
These are
they
beautiful.
take care of each other.
Those are beautiful.
Yep.
All right.
Sweet.
That's everything I got.
You want to slide my box over there? The one you drooled on earlier?
I'm just glad that wasn't on
Sculptor's
camera.
Shelf. Vine Creep's out there listening too.
So
He's probably correcting everything I said wrong.
Sculptor shelf. Yep, he did.
So I've been going through and trying to
What?
clean up my basement. So I'm finding toys that are just sitting off to the side that haven't been put on shelves yet. So some of these aren't really brand new, but they're close enough.
Yeah, I hope they're all He-Man.
No. Actually, what we have first, believe this was Burger King back in the day. Yeah, 1985. It's a motherfucking Nerfle.
For the first time in the history of the world, somebody put those two words together. Motherfucking Nerfle.
Motherfucking Nerfle. Look, he's got this cat motif going up. You can take off his little hat here, and you can pop him right out of there. Oh, whoops.
God, what were those? Were those toys or were those?
Yes, they were. They may have had a cartoon, but I know they were definitely.
Okay, it wasn't just a
toy
Burger King
line.
thing.
No, Burger King did them.
Fucking Nerfles.
But this is back when Burger King put out some cool shit. So there you go, fucking Nerfle, man.
That's
so dumb.
So dumb. I love it.
And it's definitely going on my shelf. Also, it was actually almost a year back, but Carl Miller hooked me up with a nice, without the wings, but Quicksilver from Silverhawks. Still very shiny and not too worn off. And he
Can I see it?
Yeah. And he comes with his bird that I can't remember the name of it right now.
Tellyhawk.
Silverhawk, that's right.
This was not a good choice.
Oh,
What were you thinking, Germany? Why would you give him that toy?
Yeah, because his arms don't pop out.
Oh.
You should be able to squeeze his feet together.
Oh, that's
Why
true.
don't,
I'm
why
afraid
don't-
to do
Why
it
don't
too
you
much.
make it happen?
No, I'm afraid to.
I'll do it. I'm not scared.
He just pitches in the arms fucking fly off.
Yeah, it's
I don't
not
think
happening.
they work.
So I mean, he's broken, but I mean, at least he looks great.
Well, you're buying a lot of broken stuff these days. At least he has all his legs.
Hey, I bought a leg for that figure. I just haven't put it on him yet.
But he's a good sculpt. He'll look great on my shelf there, with the limited amount of Silverhawks I have.
Yeah, this is cool. This is a decapitation bird. It just flies right into the neck and goes, ah, gotcha. Brutal. That's why us kids that grew up in the 80s, that's why we're fucking tough.
If there's anything I could say about myself
Now
to
the kids-
describe myself,
Now
it would
kids
be
are like,
tough.
I need a safe place at work because somebody looked at me wrong. I'm like, yeah, well, I grew up watching cartoons where heads were cut and getting cut off.
Yeah, but they never cut anybody heads off.
But when we played, we did.
I'm
evil
pretty
things.
sure the Silverhawks did not cut people.
And this I got from Sean Scavarna. One of the, I think it's the last He-Man variant I really needed for the Classics line. And this is Thunder Punch He-Man.
I want to pose him.
This little shut the fuck up. This is beautiful. It comes
That
with a
is
little
beautiful.
homage to the cap on the shield. Most of you guys who know the Classics line already know this. His little translucent sword. What I liked about the back is you can actually turn the little knobby. Doesn't do shit, but for those of you who don't know why there was a knobby,
Oh, please tell us.
I brought a vintage He-Man,
Oh,
Thunder
good.
Punch He-Man, in which the back could pop open and you could put in a cap. Which they don't do that very often now. These little caps
Oh,
here.
kids are pussies.
So when
You can't have explosives. It's just a cap.
So you would twist it and then you could pull him back and then
Boom.
he pops.
Dang. Oh, look how excited Steve got over that.
And then the
Look
smoke. Look at that smoke.
He's smoking. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that smells like childhood poverty.
So, yeah. There you go. Thought that'd be a little exciting. Scared the shit out of myself last night, by the way. I didn't know how
You
well it
scared
worked.
me.
Oh, well. Anyway, it worked once. So, there you go. Exciting, guys.
I love how they do the shield and the sword in the same hand because that's optimum fighting.
Well,
Renders both of them relatively useless. But
Yeah. Well, what you gonna do? They need to make a fist somehow, you know.
Thunder Punch He-Man.
and that's all I brought, guys.
That's
I'm
it.
so happy for you.
It's awesome, dude.
A Nerfle, a Silverhawk, and
Thunder Punch
Thunder
He-Man
Punch He-Man.
Classics. That doesn't actually Thunder Punch.
nope, no action feature on him. But he comes with a cool little attachment to look like he's
See?
punching the fuck out of fuck.
That's why Masters of the Universe Classics is the best freaking line they ever did.
Yeah, those characters had balls on their balls.
They did. You could pose them pretty well. I mean, that's just a tricked out, badass figure.
I think he's great. I fucking love him. Now I only need Skeletor. Who is it? Dragon Blast or Skeletor? Then I'll have all of them. So they're pricey, some bitches though.
Now they are.
Thanks, Sean.
They have been a long time.
If he listens to this, I don't know.
Holy shit, we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. What do we got? Anybody? Anything else?
What do we got shit to do today?
You got more?
So we got to get out of
We
here.
got a
Pete's falling
contest
asleep.
thing real quick. Really, what I'm going to need from you guys is this was for Patreon supporters. I posted a picture and asked them to comment on it. The one that we thought was the best is going to get a prize, which I will ship to them. So,
Cody.
No, I try not to make him do that kind of stuff. At least I try. Okay. So here was the picture. Real quick, I should show the picture so you guys all understand the context.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Wow, hot.
Looks like Rodriguez feeding Pete while Pete's floating in the pool.
Yes, I'll get this up here on.
We got some ABF awareness.
Yep, I know. I'm
Okay.
going to read that in a minute. I just put a care emoji on it.
That's such a cute picture.
It is.
It's absolutely beautiful. So the comments, I said caption this. Best one wins a prize. We have 15 comments.
Okay.
So I want you guys to think about your favorite as we're going through this, and then we will go from there. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Alexander Deshaw, listen, just try it. It's no bigger than my dick, babe. Matthew Dooch, crikey, there's nothing more majestic than the wild male peacock. If you strip down naked, you could usually feed him from your hand. They eat just about anything.
And we're done. Billy Beige for the win. Crikey, shout the Jimmy Jamma.
It was Dooch.
Wasn't that Dooch?
Oh. We're going to send Billy Beige a prize for me being an asshole.
Billy Beige, who's my little Dunkaroo? Pete. Me! Splashes with joy.
Homemade Dunkaroos, man.
That's pretty good.
Ben Talmadge, leaked set photos from Disney's new Little Mermaid featuring an all-male cast.
That would never happen, but I would go see it.
Philip, take this and meet me in the shed in 45 minutes. Christopher Kelly, the one way you're getting out of that tube is if you eat this everlasting gobstopper.
That's just her fault.
Chris came back again. Friends helping friends with portion control. Jim Boatwright, photo proof that SeaWorld is humane to all their whales. Attention, you are in a splash zone.
I love that guy. Boatwright just posted something in the last week that had me fucking rolling. I don't remember what it was now. But.
Curtis Ackerman. In this deleted scene from Return of the Jedi, we see Leia trying to earn favor with Jabba.
Who the fuck says Leo?
Yeah. Nobody.
Leia, sorry. Tomas. Matthew. Listen, all I can find is Travis's foreskin, and his Crocs are floating in the pool over there. Are you sure you haven't seen him? Pete. You motherfucker. You were insinuating I ate him, aren't you?
Like I would have passed on the delicacy of a foreskin.
Chew on it like bubble gum.
Right.
Jim Boatwright. Brother Peter, you must take communion in our holy water reservoir.
Yep.
Christopher Lefebvre. While the females of the species slumbers, the male's hidden thirst can be observed under a hot day's sun. Gary Rickelman. What's eating Gilbert gut?
That's funny.
Matthew Dooch. 99.9% of My Wife Is Going to Kill Me listeners will never notice Heidi sunbathing in the background. Andre. Last but not least, that was an above ground pool until Pete got in.
Oh. Is Heidi really in that picture in the back?
She is.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty good.
I noticed.
All right. So with that said, guys, we got to pick a winner.
Okay, SeaWorld is, I think, the top for me.
Yeah, is
That's
that the
good.
whals one?
Yeah.
The whales were top for me, too.
There was some absolute fucking gold in there.
Super good. Jeremy?
I kind of like the Dooch's first one.
Crikey, there's nothing more majestic than the wild male peacock. Cody, you want to get on this? Are you good? Okay.
Thanks, Cody.
There was a couple I really liked, but I have to say, you know what, Jim, with the SeaWorld, that one was pretty dang good. It was pretty dang good. So Jim Boatwright, you are the winner, and I will be shipping you a prize, buddy. So,
good job.
Congratulations.
Yep. I also want to let people know, yes, we are still working on a shirt plan for our $10 supporters. We're going to make something happen someday.
We got a good plan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've sent out shirts. That's happened. It's
Yeah.
just we've got some new people we got to take care of, but we're going to make that happen. So, and that's it.
That's it.
Wrapping up the show. In closing, for those of you that were curious what ABF stood for, absolute batshit fuckface, absolute bitch forever, anal beads Freeman, and then just his name because I don't think somebody understood the question. Absolutely bloody fuckwit, asswipe beyond forgiveness, another bitch freeloader, a bitch forever, Adam Bradley Freakazoid. And mine's not on there, so it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I don't think mine were on there either.
No.
That's a pretty good one.
Those are good.
Like anal bead,
having some
friction.
fun.
American butt fucker.
America.
Actually, well, if you don't mind.
Thanks for the gifts. Make sure you guys check out Handsome Comics online. You can remember my wife is handsome. Capitalize the first words just in case. 40% off on all back issues. So super cool little dealio there. But doesn't last forever, so take advantage of that ASAP sooner than later. So
Christopher, the Patreon card will happen.
What about the Patreon card?
Or get a little card for them that, just they brought it up. It was their idea.
Like a membership card?
Yeah.
Like with their picture on it?
Let's just send him a bucket of pubes.
Scalper card?
I think it was more like a scalper card kind of thing. We'll figure it out. We'll come up with some stuff.
Perfect.
All right.
We're wrapping up episode 222. Which ironically, we did twice today because Seducer Cody was off his game. So we're having fun. You're having fun. We're at almost 3 hours. Jeremy DeWitt, Travis Bolles, Stephen Bushotee, the Lord Daddy. I am P. McCarthy. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the toy aisle.